Hey, hey everyone, can you hear me? Oh shoot, it's not like me. I'm trying to. Oh wait. Hey everyone, can you hear me? Oh no, you can't hear me. Good. It's not like me. I'm trying to. I'm trying to drop the link. Hold on one sec, guys. Sorry. You can't hear me. Good. I'm trying to. I'm trying to drop the link. Hold on one sec, guys. Sorry. I'm trying to drop the link. Hold on one sec, guys. Sorry. Can you guys hear me? Gosh. Okay, copied. Okay, let me drop the link. Can you? Gosh. Okay, copied. Okay, let me drop the link. Okay, let me drop the link. Am I still echoing? William, get the fuck out of here. God. Dang, William, I wish Maria was here to chop ass up. Jules, hold on, Jules, are you there? Can I add you so you can get William? Hold on. Are you there? Oh my gosh, sorry, MRE. Hold on one sec. Oh yeah, you are. Okay.
Hi, what's up?
Hi.
How's it going?
Uh-oh, I can't hear you.
You can't hear me? What about now? I
Okay.
can hear you.
So-
Well,
Okay, I hear you. Okay.
yeah, it broke up just for a second.
Hi.
Oh no, I was supposed somebody told me to finish this movie, but I can't watch it. I just can't do it. The new Red Dawn movie, I couldn't do it. My cousin's
Why not?
I don't know when because I really like the original one, right? The original Red Dawn movie. So
Yeah.
I know that they butcher sequels, and it took them like 3-4 years to make it, and they butchered. I only watched. I listened to a little bit of it. Then I tried to watch a little bit. I can't do it. Just can't do it.
Yeah, I know. I hate remakes. They're never as good. They seem cheesier.
Sometimes, very, very rarely, they can get lucky and pull it off with a show or a movie, right? Like, ever see Cape Fear? The original Cape Fear, like the one with Robert De Niro, was really good when they redid that in the '90s. I thought that was good.
I don't know if I did, but I feel like I've seen every Robert De Niro movie there is. I used to love him so much.
You ever see the one with him and Nick Nolte and Jessica Lange in it, where he plays a convict named Max Cady who gets out of jail, and the lawyer that represented him and defended him hid evidence, so he actually went to jail. So he gets out of jail doing like 8 years in prison, and now he wants revenge on his lawyer, right? He wants revenge on this guy because he was supposed to defend him and shit. So he goes and like tortures his family. It's actually a good movie.
Oh,
Real
it
good.
sounds good.
He played a good part in it. Like his acting's terrible nowadays, but he played a great part in that movie.
I just hate his politics. He's such a pussy now. Everything I thought of him, how like I don't know. I thought he was like I guess the roles he played, which was my bad. I was just young, but
He's a clown.
turns out he's such a crying little kitty cat in the corner. I'm just like, ugh, you're so pathetic.
Well, you gotta always separate. You can never like any actors or something. Like you gotta always separate what they do. Like I still like the olden era movies. His new movies suck. But I still,
Yeah.
even though I hate his politics, I think he's a total moron. If you're an actor, you should never talk about politics anyways, because you're losing half of your audience. It's
I
stupid.
know, or a musician, but you know what? That's what they're there for. They're only there to be puppets. That's what they're created for.
Yeah, to entertain. You know, like somebody like, or if I want to go listen to you play the guitar and I love your guitar, I don't want to hear what you think about political topics or something, right? I don't
They
care.
actually were the very first influencers, if you think about it, like before influencers, before social media. It was the only way the government had to control us. We had our favorite stars and they would represent different brands, and we all bought them no matter what because we thought those people used them, which was funny now as an adult, but it works. There's dumb people everywhere, and I've been dumb several times.
Well, most human beings are stupid, right? And they'll follow like sheep, right? So if you just get someone's favorite actor, a baseball player, and say, hey, I like Coca-Cola, well, they're just going to follow along suit. Most people are sheep. Most people.
Yeah, you're right. It's sad, but you're right.
Most human beings are stupid,
Yeah, that's why I like dogs better. I prefer animals.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
They're much more loyal too.
Yeah, people are crazy, but there's a lot of good people out there too, right? But
I know, you're right. There really is.
But in general, right, you're gonna get more wackos out there. You see these wackos who stalk these movie stars. They actually believe like that they're in the movie, or they're gonna, like that guy who shot President Reagan. He was in love with Jodie Foster, John Hinckley.
Yeah, but do you really think he was, or do you think he was now brainwashed? I don't know. Like everything I know now that I read Chaos, I don't believe anything. I feel like it's all theater, and the CIA does it all. It's all done to traumatize us and control us and put fear in us so that we'll go with whatever the government is trying to push at the moment.
Oh, for years, and people might think, oh, that sounds crazy. Go look it up. The CIA, the Pentagon makes movies. So you're right. They do. The government does make movies to push people towards certain things and scare people. Like, look at all the movies nowadays that come out. They're all about either Armageddon or the government getting taken over, or like crazy purge stuff, right?
And what's sad is probably like all of the old war movies that were so good and they were so emotional to watch, they probably weren't even true.
It depends which ones. So a lot of them were true. Like there's always gonna, like, all right, yeah, the MK Ultra. There's always a lot of fake stuff, a lot of fake stuff out there, but there are some real stuff too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, like a lot of times during war propaganda, right? Like during World War II, the guy, obviously, Enemy at the Gates, the movie about Stalingrad with Jude Law.
No, but we should start having movie nights because I want to see all these movies.
Well, Jude Law, and they played in the movie Enemy at the Gates. Well, they made the guy Vasily Zaitsev out to be the best sniper in the world. Now, the Bolsheviks did that because they wanted, people to go to war and be happy about it, right? So it depends which topic you're talking about, right? Like on the war stuff. Or what person.
I'm just waking up to it all and just learning it this past year. So I'm probably really extreme and overreactive in my thinking and feeling about it because I'm so shocked about it that I think everything's that way. But like you said, there's
well, yeah, no, it's right for the think like that, but not everything is part of the the MK Ultra, whatever the heck got planned. They've used Hollywood for years because people, especially people, they look up to these stars and their favorite singer or whatever. And the alphabet groups can use them people, right? To like, hey, push this certain product or these cigarettes or these fake drug or a certain liquor, right?
Yeah. That's where their money's at too. They make more money doing that than they do acting or singing or anything else.
Oh, advertisements? Oh yeah.
Yeah. That's a lot.
I've been seeing these new commercials that have been coming out. I don't know what it was, a cologne or something, and it's got these people like swimming in pools, these fast commercials that come out about, and I think there was some famous lady, and I forget who she was, but it was just real weird.
It was like fragrance?
Yeah, she was like jumping.
Was it Julia Roberts, the Lancome? I love the Lancome fragrance commercial.
she jumped off a huge rock and like dived in a
Oh yeah, no,
water.
I don't know what you're. Yeah, yeah, I know what you're talking about. Some Calvin Klein thing.
Yeah, I thought the lady could break her neck, right? Like, not every water you can jump into and you get hurt, right? Hitting that water is like hitting fucking concrete. You got to know what you're doing. You
Yeah,
can't
I
just
would
jump
never.
off. You remember as a kid jumping in pools, like belly flopping and hurting yourself? Like,
Yeah.
yeah. So picture jumping off like a bridge, right? And hitting that water. Your legs are breaking. You're all done.
Also, it feels like your nose breaks because it all goes up your nose so fast. The water when you hit it hard like that. Ugh.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to jump off no bridge or jump into the water. But there are people that are trained divers who know what they're doing, right? But you got to be trained for that. I know a kid one time who he was on summer vacation. He came back from summer vacation. He was in a wheelchair because he jumped off of a building and tried to jump in a pool, right?
Oh my
And he broke his
God.
legs. Yeah. Yeah,
Ugh.
for fun, he jumped on. He went on to like his neighbor's building and tried to jump in his pool, right? But the way he landed, he broke both of his legs.
Oh my God. My friends and I literally like we did that all day during the summer. When we were 15, we would lay out and take our tops off because we thought it was super cool not to have any tan lines. And I don't know why, because we were 15. And then we would climb on top of my friend's roof and jump into her pool. Like
How deep? How deep was the pool? How deep was it?
I don't know, just like a deep end and a shallow end kind of pool. But we jumped in the deep end. But I don't. And the jacuzzi part of it was first, so like it was kind of scary because we had to jump out past the. We had to
Oh,
run
so you
and
had to
jump.
jump over the jacuzzi pot so you didn't go in there and break your
Yes.
legs and hit the other part. All right. Yeah, you're lucky you
Yeah.
didn't trip or nothing.
Oh, it's so scary thinking about now. I would never. I'm such a chicken now.
Was it an
About
in-ground? It was an in-ground pool, right?
Yeah, in ground and all cement. Like I don't know why we would do that. It was just everybody did that
I
there.
know
I don't
kids that
know.
did that too. Yeah, they jump on the tree and jump in the pool. It depends. If the pool's deep enough, you can do it, right? I was never into the jumping in the pools like that myself because I was worried about getting hurt. But
And just climbing around the roof. Like I can't believe we were doing that. I guess everybody's parents were at work, so like nobody knew what we were doing back then. There was
well,
like
think
no.
about this. As a kid, like when I was a little kid, I was a mischievous little kid who would throw snowballs at cars, dumb shit like that. When you're a kid, you don't realize like that snowball could hit somebody, they can go off the road. I could have caused that. Thank God I didn't. By the grace of God, I never hurt nobody, right? But
Yeah.
I'm older. I think about it like, oh my God, I was throwing ice balls and snowballs on the highway at cars. Like, shit, if I seen a kid do that now, I'd be like, hey, kid, you can kill somebody. Don't do that. But as a kid, you're not thinking that.
Oh my God. Well, I don't live where there's snow. It's sunny here all the time. It's hot. But I remember, like, as a child, we'd go to my cousin's house, and my cousins and I would go out in the street, across the street from each other. And when a car would come, we would pretend there was like a rope and we'd pick it up and stretch it. And the cars would stop. And we would run and they would get so mad and they were like trying to chase us in the car. And we'd run back to my cousin's house around the corner. It was so funny.
Yeah, we used to do that as kids too. Come out late at night. What we used to do is we used to make dummies, right? We used to get some clothes and put some like leaves or other clothes in it, and we would place the dummy on the side of the curb to look like one leg on the curb, like he was hit. So when
Oh
the
my
cars would come
God.
by, they would slow up and look at it. One guy stopped, and they would get out and be like, "You assholes," or just shake their head, or just keep going. And we throw fucking snowballs at them.
That's funny. That's very creative.
Yeah, but when
That's
you're a little
really
kid,
cool.
you like I said, kids don't really think of hey, if I throw this snowball, this car goes off the road, somebody's mom could die, right? You don't think of that
I
as
know. It's true.
so like I said, we were like 9, 10. We did weird, like little crazy kid shit, throwing rocks off of highways. And that's really dangerous when you think about it, like, oh my God, thank God I never hurt nobody, right?
Yeah, that's terrible.
Yeah.
But you don't realize as a kid it is because you're not thinking it's gonna like crack a. You don't think all of that. That's gonna
No, you're
happen.
thinking, it's gonna hit the car, we're gonna laugh and giggle.
Yeah, you're
Yeah,
thinking it's just gonna hit and bounce and the car's gonna go on.
yeah, you never think like, hey, you know what? I could have killed a family of 4 or somebody's mom or dad or some innocent person. That's why there's a lot
Yeah.
of a lot of kids who've gotten like done things like that when they were little and had to go to like training school and shit. And when they're older, they're like, "Well, I should have never did that." But you don't think as a kid, you know.
Yeah. Oh, it's by the grace of God we're all probably still even alive.
Yeah, well, think about. I remember when I was in school, the first Columbine happened. When I was in, I think my senior year, the Columbine thing happened because that school shootings back then. That was an odd thing. Nobody knew of school shootings, right? Like the Columbine was like the first major one. Well, there was a couple before that, but that was a
Yeah,
really
that
popular thick
was
one.
tragic. I do remember that.
Yeah, those. I think there's Eric Harris and Dylan Klebo or Claiborne. And these kids are crazy. They would do a lot of videotaping of like these little fake movies where they would kill bullies and all this weird stuff. And they actually really went in there and started shooting everybody. They were shooting jocks, anybody who played football or made fun of them. Just like, wow, man. Like, I would never do that as a kid. Like, I knew right from wrong on that level. Even as a little kid, I knew I wasn't going to kill nobody. But hey, throwing snowballs is no big thing. But there's no way in hell am I bringing a gun to school. Hell no. That's crazy.
Oh,
When
me
I was a kid,
either.
nobody even thought of things like that, right? Like,
Oh my God, my son brought. I was so mad. He thought he was a little punk, a punker guy. I mean, when I wasn't really punk, I don't call it that, but anyway, he used to like. He started sewing his clothes like in ninth grade, like patching them up, making them like all rock and roll kind
yeah.
of clothes.
Oh, you teach them how to sew? I know how I used to sew as a kid too.
He did. And then he made a belt that was a bullet. It was saw bullets. He made it into a he made it into a belt, and he went to school and he got suspended for like I think 2 weeks. I was so mad.
So what did he take the bullets and like and put something tie them together so that was his belt? It sounds pretty neat.
I don't remember how he did it, but it was his like it just went around like a belt. I don't know if it was a real belt with bullet casings all around. Like I don't know how he did it.
Were they live ammo or were they
I'm
cased?
not a live ammo.
Oh man.
Oh my God. And he was young, probably like 14.
Yeah, he
Oh,
thought it looked cool, fashion statement, and the people in there
I
seen that.
couldn't believe it.
You
Oh
know,
my God.
take that away because even something like that. Let's say if he took the belt off and threw it, that could hit one of them firing pins.
Oh my God, I know. It's I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. And thank God that school like liked my family because I honestly looking back, the fact he only got suspended and didn't get like kicked out. But I think they knew how like disgusted we were. We were like, ugh, like I couldn't believe it. That
Well, he's probably like you say, he wasn't there to hurt nobody or doing that. He did like a fashion statement.
Yeah, but who the hell doesn't think like that's a weapon? He doesn't understand. He didn't understand it's a weapon.
Kids are gonna do stuff like that. Thank God he wasn't one of the like. I can't believe how many of these school shootings there's been. About a month ago, I was watching some channel and it was talking, and there was so many of these school shootings over the last 10 years. So many of them.
We used to kid my son now and be like, my family used to be like, Jimmy, we thought you were gonna be a school, blow up the school. Thank God he grew out of all that.
Yeah. Well,
he got into cars and left all that behind.
Yeah, kids are like little boys are always into BB guns. And remember one time we found a shotgun shell when I was like 7 years old. We was throwing it on the ground, trying to make it go off. And my uncle's like, "What are you doing?" And my cousin's like, "What are you doing?" And yelled at me. And they explained it like, "Dude, that could have blown up in your face. And you could have lost your finger, killed yourself." But little kids,
yeah.
You don't think. You think it's gonna like make a big boom, right? Like a firework.
You had angels looking after you.
Yeah, well, yeah, literally with like I said, even when like throwing snowballs, that sounds so innocent, right? But when you throw one at a bunch of cars on a main road, that could cause a huge accident.
Yeah, I know. It's so funny. Like, it's so funny how now you're thinking like a dad, like like you're thinking. It's so funny how we think like opposite during different portions of our life. I know. I always think back at how like dumb this was, or oh my God, I can't believe my parents. Like my brother, my brother's younger than me, And I worked at this place where I was really close to the boss because it was a very small place. But there was this guy that worked there that was like in love with me, but he was older, and my boyfriend was always around, and he knew my boyfriend, and my boyfriend knew he was like all in love with me or whatever, and like he was just harmless. But he invited me one time to go to Mexico, like just
Huh?
Tijuana. I mean, I live right. I live in Southern California,
How
so
old
don't,
was he?
we didn't get on a plane or anything.
How
But
old? How
my
much
mom let
older?
me go with my boyfriend and him. I told him I would only go if my brother and my boyfriend could come.
Gotcha. How much older was he?
Um, I was like I was like 17 or 18. That's how young I was. And he was like 32. And he would let me have his car for the weekend because, like, I just had a, like, lucky if you get there kind of car. And he had, like, a brand new car.
So
And,
just to be friends with you guys, he would let you, your boyfriend, and brother drive his car and all that stuff.
well, not my brother, just me. He
Yeah,
would
well,
let
you
me
probably
take it
picked your
home
friends.
for the weekend, and he'd go home without his car. I don't even
Maybe
know how.
maybe he was like there's some older people that don't have many friends, so they look for friends in younger
But
people.
my mom
Maybe.
thought he was really sweet because she knew he would give me his car, and and so she let me and my brother go to Mexico with him. And I think, oh my God, how
How
did my
long did
mom
that
let
take?
me?
How long did that take for you guys to get there?
Not long because we live in Southern California.
Was that something you guys always did growing up? It's like, hey, let's go to Mexico
No,
for a
that
little.
was my first time. No, Mexico's a whole other place where like you
I'd like
don't.
to go. That'd be pretty cool though, of like living on the border and like literally like a town over, I can go in another country. That's pretty neat though.
Yeah, it is. It is pretty cool. It's cool. I was just there last year, but I went by boat that time.
Well, I
But
remember seeing a movie in the 80s. I forget what movie it was, but these kids from Southern California, on the weekends, they would go to Tijuana and hang out in Mexico and party and all that stuff. And
yeah,
one of the kids got arrested and had to like go to jail in Mexico and all that stuff.
that's the problem because you go to jail there and you're screwed. It's so corrupt over there. But yeah, that's where everybody here spends their spring breaks. They'll go to Mexico
Well,
and
Cancun's popped. Even people from where I'm from go to Cancun and stuff.
yeah, I heard that's really nice. I've never been to a resort in Mexico. I guess because I've been to Mexico, and I just when I travel, I just never think about going there. But
I like to go see some of the Aztec pyramids and stuff like that. Some of the historical things around there, over near the Yucatan Peninsula and stuff. That'd be pretty cool.
yeah, it's beautiful all over here too on the West Coast. I'm sure it's really gorgeous on the East Coast. I've never
Well,
got to see the like I've been to New York, but
that's as far east as, yeah. I've never been. The far east as I've ever been was we took a wrong turn and ended up in Pennsylvania for 10 minutes. Just I've been on the
well,
East
I heard
Coast.
it was beautiful there too. I heard like their downtown is really historic, old, and so pretty.
Yeah, well, this is the oldest part of one of the oldest parts of the country. So we have a lot of like over here in Rhode Island, Massachusetts, New York.
Oh yeah, I heard it was gorgeous, like Massachusetts, and I know Rhode Island is.
There's a
I've
lot
just
of good
seen it.
parts and historical pretty
Do you
parts.
remember the show on TV? Was it called Rhode Island? Oh no, it was called Providence.
Which there was a few of them. There was a one about a lawyer, a lady lawyer or something. Uh,
What did the lady look like?
she had brown
Providence, there
hair.
was a lady, and she had really long, wavy black hair.
Yeah, I think that was it. My mother used to watch it, I believe. I've never seen it though, but my mother used to watch it.
That's the only place I've seen Rhode Island, and it was really pretty.
Well,
That's
what about the movie? You ever see the movie Something About Mary? They go to California and Rhode Island in that movie.
Oh, do they? I didn't
Yeah,
notice
yeah,
that. I saw that
yeah.
so long ago.
Yeah, well, the beginning of it took place in Rhode Island. The beginning of the movie, and then they moved
Oh,
to, and they went to California.
and Candace went to college there. That's a flex.
Yeah, yes. Candace Owens went to Rhode Island College. She was
She's a
from
smart
Connecticut.
girl, so they
Yeah, I
must
love
have.
Candace. Yeah, Candace Owens is great. I love Well, she went to Rhode Island College, but she's from Connecticut, near New York, though. She lives like
Oh,
on the western. Yeah, she's from the western side of Connecticut, so she's a New England girl.
and then she moved to Montana or Wyoming.
Tennessee, Nashville. They
Oh,
live in
Nashville. Okay.
yeah. Candace lives in Nashville. Her and her
But
husband.
why? Why would she leave over there to go to Nashville? I
I
wonder.
think it has to do with like taxes and laws and stuff. I believe.
Oh, yeah, they have good tax. Yeah, you're right. They do
And
have
law.
good.
I think I heard her say something like that because people in the chat asked her before, and I've talked to her a few times in the because she'll actually talk back with you in the chat and bullshit with you. I was like, oh, I'm from Rhode Island. I know you went to Rhode Island College, and she's like, oh yeah, I love Rhode Island, stuff like that, right?
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Well, yeah, we're in college, and then she did the because when she first came out, I wasn't a big fan of her at first. When she first popped on the scene, like 4 years ago, 5 years ago, I wasn't a big fan of her. Then I started to get warming up to her and liking her, and in the last few years, I became a fan of hers, and I watch. Now, I don't agree with everything she says, but a lot of it I do.
I never watched her before, so uh,
Well, she would do the same, like I don't know, like Charlie Kirk kind of stuff. Go on tours and stuff. I wasn't really into it back then. I think we lost Lisa for a minute, but she does a good show. She getting, I think they're trying to sue her or something for that French president. They said the French president's wife, and I believe it. It looks dead on. That lady was not a lady. The French president's wife is a man. I
sorry.
cannot believe that. No, you heard about that. Did you just hear what I was saying about the French president's wife?
I didn't. I'm sorry. I got knocked out. I just got back in.
All right, you've seen what's up, Mandy? You've seen Candace Owens's series on Brigitte Macron, right?
Yes.
Wasn't
Oh
that
my
crazy?
God.
That was insane.
I know.
They're suing her though, but they're not suing her because of all right, she's not a man. They're suing because if you get anything wrong, they try to sue you
Right.
like she went to this college or
Yeah. And isn't that proof that she's a man? The fact that she just can't sue because of the fact that she sues over such minuscule things.
yes, and not the real thing of like there's no
Yeah.
pictures of her with her children. There's no pictures, nowhere. And the story that they tell that how she met Emmanuel Macron, this lady's 34 years old, dating a 15-year-old. Like, that's a huge problem. If she,
Not only that, but his teacher. That's like severe.
yeah.
That's like more severe than a normal pedo.
Hell yeah,
You know?
and a woman or a man, it's still no matter what it is, it's creepy, right? You're a teacher, you're 30 something years old, and you date a 14-year-old kid because he had charisma. Like
That's
what?
preying. She preyed on that boy.
Yeah, groomed him. Yes,
Yeah.
groomed him. But I believe she wasn't a woman. She was a transformer.
Well, she has so many pictures to prove she was a man.
Yeah, did you see the interview that they blotted out that they said it was her from many years ago? Well, when it first started transitioning.
Yes.
Talk
Oh
show.
my God. When it was just her voice.
Yeah, that was from a French talk show, right?
Yeah.
Years ago. And the voice and the whole jib of the face, like because the person's in like outletted in black where you can't see the person and know who it is, right? But the facial features is like dead on. And the whole story that all the teenage boys were so hot for this teacher, like she was like some supermodel teacher. Then they show pictures of what she looked like then. It's like, what do you mean?
What a perv.
She's not even attractive, number one. So why let's say some beautiful woman is a teacher and our students are all in ninth grade. Well, they're all gonna have crushes on her, most likely, right? But this lady wasn't this beautiful woman like that. So it's like none of those dudes are having crushes.
No, she was a crater man looking lady with a big Adam's apple.
Yeah. What's your name? Yeah, total weirdo. But even with
Yeah.
that, it's like, wait a minute. So in France, your president was 14 years old and he met his wife, who was his teacher at 34. That's super creepy, even if she was a woman. Super
I
creepy.
know. Oh, I know. It's disgusting.
And
And
then
you know
when,
what? The fact that his sister passed and he dirtied her whole persona and took her being like that.
yeah,
Like,
they
ugh,
she dived really into the Emmanuel Macron thing where they hate her because picture she's a
yeah.
podcaster and she was getting calls from the presidential French office and they were trying to back her off all kinds of ways and they threatened to sue her and sent her cease and assist. It's like,
She's so strong. Candace is my hero. She's so morally strong that there's nothing they could do to put fear in her. Like she probably does have fear, but
well,
she just
everybody does, yeah, and she
yeah,
is
but that's what
strong.
makes her stronger because she would never ever give them an inch, even
Well, they
though.
eventually they're going to fuck her over somehow, sadly, because these
Oh,
people.
I pray not. Oh,
Me
don't
neither. I
say
hope
that.
she don't. They don't fuck her over enough to try to hurt her or kill her or nothing
I feel
crazy.
like they obviously will try because if not for her, who else is doing all that? You know?
Yeah, well, she's probably one of the main people that comes out and calls out a lot of these conspiracy theories and stuff and shit like that. So that's why they don't like her for Macron stuff, the Charlie Kirk stuff, right? Because what that Erica Kirk lady's a real weird lady. I've been watching Candace's things on her.
I
I don't
know.
know.
I'm obsessed with that whole investigation. I can't. I love that. Have you been watching the Erica Kirk series?
Yes, and boy, does she lie like a rug. And things you
I
don't have to lie about.
know.
Right? They're like, oh, I never dated nobody when I was in New York. You don't even have to lie about that stuff. Nobody would hate you if you did date people. But when you say, oh, I never dated, I lived vicariously through my cousin who was dating every night. I don't do that. And then all of a sudden videos come out of you dating everybody. You look like an idiot. Just tell the truth. And then, all right, you're married, right? God forbid if your husband passed away.
I'm
Would you
not
go
married.
Oh, I told you, you know what I mean? Go on Instagram and fucking take a picture of you over your husband's grave. Like, who does that and
Oh
cry?
my God.
It was
Never.
very, and his
No.
funeral
That
was
is such
sad.
manipulation. That is such a private moment. And I would be dying of pain, like sadness. Like who thinks, oh here, start I don't know. Who thinks that? Who thinks start filming? I
Yeah,
don't
or
get it.
having a party like his wake was, and I get the evangelical and all this stuff. They're not like my religion, but that's kind of weird having a wake and all fireworks and sparkles, and you're literally filming yourself crying over this poor guy's hands, and it was just so weird. And they're like,
Have
well,
you seen
everybody
the
agrees.
backstage video of her putting eye drops in her eyes right before she went out on stage to make herself look like she was crying?
No, I didn't, but I believe it because she does the
Oh,
little tear thing, and that she's just she's got a very weird past. The Romanian children stuff.
oh
It's
yeah.
not crazy. It's like how the hell did some 17-year-old girl
And
start?
now, do you know now, like they proved she was working for Epstein because she was she was in charge of this building that was a few blocks from Epstein's brother's house where all the quote unquote models, but all the trafficked young girls that were under 18 would come stay, and they were packed in there like sardines. And
And
a couple girls reached out to Candace and told her where the
well,
building was, and they found that Erica Kirk was in charge of that building back
wow.
then.
Well, I did see the letter or the phone messages between her and that 15-year-old girl, and
Yeah,
they were kind of weird. It sounded like she was grooming her,
it
and
did.
and she did
Yeah,
send she sent a 15-year-old girl to a photo shoot with a 50-year-old man without her parents there. That's not
I
cool.
know. I think she wanted to put her in that apartment in New York with the rest of the girls. She
Well,
was
you got to
probably
think
saying,
about if there's like a harem, if they like, let's say these rich Epstein freaks like that, they have to have other people to help them to run their harems and get these young girls and prostitutes and all these kind of different things that they do. So there's other people helping them,
oh
and
yeah, all of the whole system is disgusting. There's a lot of them.
Oh, a whole shitload of them
Yeah.
over in England and over here, all over the
Yeah,
world. Yeah,
Hollywood is part of it too. And they found that in the emails that Trump's beauty pageants were actually little, screens for trafficking some of these
I bet.
girls.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty troubling when he said that he would walk in there and like to get to see all the girls naked. It's like, come on, man, what the hell, dude? It's a little
Well,
creepy.
also in those Epstein files is Trump and Epstein speaking about they are I don't know how raped, that's how I'll call
Oh
it,
yeah,
a
yeah,
13-year-old together. So
yeah. There was also these. They were talking about grape soda, all these code words like grape soda and all this weird
uh-huh.
shit. It's
Yeah,
like,
it's disgusting.
what are
I
they
know.
talking about? It's like that's got to be nefarious shit, right? Why would you switch a word out with grape soda and stuff? Makes no
Yeah,
pizza.
and
And,
they
oh,
left pizza behind, and now I forget what the new term is. You maybe it is grape soda now. Something they left pizza behind, and now they call it something else. Oh, jerky, beef jerky is what they call it. How
shit.
disgusting is that?
Yeah, they're real sick. And what's up, William? And there's a lot of those like these elite weirdos like that. I say elite because they're real rich, and they can
Yeah.
look at Epstein. He paid his way out of that conviction in Florida. When they sent him to prison, he was only in jail half of the day. He was going home with his car and getting picked up with
Well,
limo.
also in the emails, he stated he was working for the Rothschilds, so that's where he gets all. That's where all his money came and his power came from.
Well,
He
yeah,
nobody.
yeah, they said he wasn't like they try to portray him as a super smart guy. It's like, where do you get all this money? Like, like Rothschilds and these
He
Adelsons.
was just corrupt. He was evil. He wasn't smart, and he thought he was invincible, and he probably is. He probably was. He's probably still alive because
He might be. For the longest time I thought they had him killed in there. But recently I've seen some things on where they talked about the body and they said Epstein had his appendix taken out. And the guy, the doctor who did the autopsy said there was no appendix scar on that body. So they
yeah,
probably walked him out of there. They probably because the god who was on that night, that lady put money on big money, like 20 grand on her account a week later, and all that shit. It's very easy to pay off local prison guards, right? Like if somebody told me, "Hey, I'm going to give you 100 grand. Look the other way while I kill this pedo guy," I'm not going to care, right? Like,
right.
because if I was
Yeah,
working
of
that night
course.
and they came to
Yeah,
me and say, "We're going to give you money to buy a home, all this money, just let us kill this pedo," and
right.
never talk to the press. I'm not. I'm going to listen. I'm like, no problem.
You know what? When I call him corrupt too, like the place is like, I don't even really blame them because you're right. Like when people are trying to feed their families and somebody offers them a ton of money, who- that's when your morality really comes into
Yeah.
light and you really have to think about it. And who knows what we would all do? Who
Well, in
knows?
that case right there with Epstein, I think most people wouldn't care because who likes a guy who's trafficking young women?
Oh
So I think
no, that for sure. Oh
it's not
yeah.
like
So
it was a
I would take
regular
money for
person.
that. I still would today. Pay me and I'll go find
Yeah, it's not
I'll
like it
go
was
find a
like some.
trafficker.
It's not like it was like some innocent grandma, right? Where you got on your conscience, like, oh, I can't let somebody hurt this old lady. This is a different story when it comes to these people. So I think 99% of the planet would be like, okay, no problem.
Right.
I'll lose this job and get a couple of 100 grand, and you
Right.
kill this evil
Also, did you
guy.
see they're saying that Ghislaine Maxwell is not in jail either because the person that they just had an interview with was so different looking than her. It was like,
Really?
yeah, it was like an insult to our intelligence for us to think like everybody was like, how the hell they want us to think that's her, you know?
Well, there are doppelgangers out there, right? There's a lot like everybody's got a doppelganger out there in the world somewhere, right? Somebody who looks like they could be your twin, right? Like, so
Well,
maybe they,
yeah. Well,
so may,
also too, do you know like the presidents always have
body double.
decoys.
Yeah,
They
Saddam
literally have
Hussein.
people that go under the knife to look. There's many. So they always have done that. They've
Yeah,
always had people
you know
that.
Uday. Ever hear of Uday Hussein? He had one. Saddam had one. They had the body doubles, and you're right. They did surgeries to make them look like them
Yeah,
more.
I heard Biden had several. several body
Really?
doubles. And he did look weird and kind of different a lot of times, but I don't know. We'll
Imagine
never know
that.
for
Imagine
sure.
picture living in a country and be like, wow, you look like the president's son. So we're gonna give you we're gonna make you have this surgery. And they tortured that poor guy. He's
Yeah,
gonna
but they probably give him so much money.
well, for this guy specifically, he was like tortured because Uday Hussein was like a psychotic, satanic dude who would like torture everybody. So this poor bastard, it wasn't good for him.
Oh,
They did surgery. Like he's on. There's a few podcasts with him on. You got to check it
oh,
out.
really?
Type
Wow.
in Uday Hussein's body double, and he goes on and talks. He's been on a few podcasts before, and he said how terrible it was. He had to like watch Uday do all this crazy stuff. And they threatened to kill his sister, put a gun to his little sister's head, and all that.
What?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
And he was forced to be Uday's body double. Saddam had it
dang.
too. A lot of those pictures of Saddam like walking around in the crowds, he sent his body doubles out there just in case somebody killed him, right? Tried to shoot him.
Yeah. Oh my
That's
God,
why,
that's crazy.
yeah, a lot of those Middle East like strongmen types, like the Saddams, the Ba'athist, and Syria. A lot of those guys had them because they have to in those regimes.
I feel like the world's getting more and more violent.
Well, it always has been, but yeah, it is. It always has been violent. The world's always been violent, but now we get to hear about more things with social media, right? We get to hear about
Yeah.
stuff, and it is getting more sick. The world's getting more sick and satanic, especially with the media and all that. You can
Yeah, you're
support a lot of
right. You're
people.
right. It's the media because I didn't feel like growing up, like, I don't remember all this violence and all this.
Well, you can control a lot of people if you control the airwaves of what people watch and all that stuff. You can control a lot of people the way they think and stuff like that.
Yeah, we're so, they've set us up so much to put right against left that so we don't focus on all the evil at the top like that. I don't know. I feel like we're so controlled and you're
Yeah,
right, like we're so
paradigm.
stupid.
Yeah, the right and left paradigm. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
And I fell for it too. I've been back and forth with the left and the right. Like we all wanted to believe that we had some kind of control and that we could trust something of the government, but I don't
Most
believe
power,
we don't
yeah,
have any control.
99% of the politicians are gonna mostly like sell out people, right? There's only probably a few with like integrity and decent people. Most politicians can be bought. Well, think about somebody who just wants to be a president. You could have a hell of an ego, right? To want to do all that. So, and maybe you can be swayed against your principles with money or threats or blackmail, especially people who love their image, right? If they got something that can smear your image, well, you're going to do whatever these CIA types tell you to do.
That's why all of Hollywood is only a Democrat. They only push one side because guess what? Guess who's that side's the one that's blackmailing them.
Yeah, there's a lot of blackmail in Hollywood. They've always been doing that, blackmailing powerful people, actors,
Yeah,
influences. They've always been doing it, like honeypots and stuff.
yeah, that's what Erica Kirk was.
It's
Totally.
very possible because think about this. There's a picture with her and that guy in 2017, right? And Charlie was friends with that guy in 2017. How did he know who she was? He knew who she was. I guarantee his friend said, "Hey, that hot blonde likes you. Let's send her in for an interview." Because when he first met her, Charlie wasn't this suit. Like I think he was like a virgin before he even met her. So as soon as
Yeah,
he
he
met
was
her, he's like,
young.
"Hey, let me date you." Like he probably knew she liked him, right? They probably
Uh
said, "Hey,
huh.
this pretty blonde likes you." And she came in for the interview and he asked her out and they were literally married right after that. Right. So he probably felt,
Poor guy.
and she lied a lot and things you don't have to lie about, right? Like, if so, like it's well, you never dated before. If you were married, he's like, no, I never dated nobody. And like, then there's videos and pictures of you dating all these guys. Like, why'd you have to lie about that? No one cares.
Did you also hear that her best friend's daughter her best friend's daughter is their assistant is Erica and his assistant was and neither they were supposed to be they work so they were supposed to be at the event but they both didn't go that day.
Oh yeah, yes, that's right. I've heard about that. Yeah.
There's
that
like
thing.
so many little things that are
Yeah, there's so
like
many things with
coming
that. I don't know
out.
what's true or what's not. There's so many different. Even with Candace's thing, I love Candace and all, but sometimes she puts so much info out there where I get lost in the
I know.
and all of the stuff. Right, I got to rewatch it and
I
stuff.
know I
Right?
have to watch it twice because there is so much information. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah, that whole thing was weird. Even with the they still don't know which way. Like, which way was this guy even shot? Because some people like his neck stopped a bullet.
There's
I
a
still.
guy, there's a channel, a guy called Jesse on Fire.
Yeah, I
And
watch him. Yeah, I've watched him.
did
He's a
you see the video he showed last night of the fake blood thing? Like, he showed that what happened to Charlie is exactly like the shirt blowing up like that, the blood coming out of the side. It was all, and he had some kind of like pump in the back to do it. Like it was all the guy. I don't know. I'm not speaking clearly. I have so much in my head, but the guy, I'm watching it go off in my head, but the guy did it, and they put Charlie next to him side by side while they were both doing the experiment,
yeah.
and the exact same thing happened. You have to go watch it afterwards when we're
Yeah, I
done.
gotta check because I am sub to that channel, and I some of his stuff I don't watch because I am not into like certain things, but I did watch his Erica Kirk stuff.
Yeah, that's the only thing I watch of him
And
too.
he
And
comes
a
off
lot of
so
stuff like he thinks Charlie's still alive, and I didn't think he was,
yeah.
but when I see this, after I saw his video last night,
Yeah,
it
why would he
did
be alive
really.
though? Why would he go in hiding? It makes no sense.
That's what I said, but he was gonna have to go to jail. Like he'll tell you why.
Oh, I know. Yes, there are. Well, I think Charlie Kirk himself was going to fire people because somebody mismanaged funds. So he had probably had people stealing funds
But
or
they said
something.
Charlie was a part. He thinks Charlie was a part of it, and because of it, they all got caught. Charlie was going to go to jail,
Oh,
and
wow.
it was easier for them to. I didn't believe any of that, but when I saw this side by side, I just want you to go watch it. His video from yesterday when you're
Well,
done, because
anything's. I will check it out.
it
Anything's
was just
possible.
so. When you hear him explain it and show the pump and show, you could see it all on Charlie. And then you could see his neck that was bigger on one side than the other side.
Really? Yeah, I got to check that
Yeah,
out. Paula makes a great point. Now, Erica Kirk hired her ex-boyfriend to work at Turning Point. Yeah, isn't that weird? There's so many things about the Erica lady and all that is just so fucking weird, and like things that normal
I
people
know.
wouldn't.
It was also like incestual. Like she's had relations with like so many people that are still around her. Oh my God. Hi, everybody. I haven't even looked at chat. I'm so sorry. I can't read chat and talk at the same time because I get super distracted.
Gotcha. I'm
Free.
looking at it.
Hi, Free. Thank you for, I don't know if Maria's still here. Hey,
Uh,
guys.
yeah, I think she is.
Maria came in, thank God to save us because William was starting his shit already. Not our
Uh,
William. Hey,
no, I know
William
that
Wallace.
guy's a freak. I just
He's so
ignore that
weird.
freak.
He's so jealous of. Oh, hi, Maria. He's so jealous of you for some reason. I don't know if you stole his girl in high school. I don't know what you did to the guy,
Well, that
but
was someone else on here, but no, that guy's just a weirdo. Yeah, we laughed at him because there was a video of him with two different shoes on, all drunk at the feast. He's just a weirdo, freak, a dirty old man. He's the one who would go on all the shows and pull out his penis on all the
ugh.
people shows. Yeah,
He's
totally
so
jealous.
disgusting. I never saw that, and I always hated him since then because of that. But then I started like my heart started softening up to him because he sounded nice in Maria's chat for I don't know. And when
He's
somebody says hi to me for a long, 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 long time, I
what's
finally
up, Have?
I'll say hi back.
Yeah, that guy total scumbag. There's a lot of scumbags on here. What's up, housewife? I had no idea about Erica's lying. Yeah, Mandy, she lied about a lot of things that you don't have to lie about. Things that it's just like nobody would ever be mad at her because she dated before she married Charlie. No one's gonna call her a whore or think she's bad. So why
Does
make
anybody
that?
else want to join us?
Yeah, everyone wants to go, but why lie about that? You know, it's the things you don't. When you lie about things you don't need to lie about, people are like, what else are you lying about, right? Like
Exactly. You
that's
can't
how it.
believe anything if Yeah. And she was caught so many times. Man, you know what they did not expect? They did not expect Candace. They thought they were going to get away with all this BS, and they did not expect.
Well, didn't they try to meet? Didn't Erica Kirk and her meet like in the last few months? Or
Yeah,
they
they
met
tried
in
to
person?
shut her up right in time for their event was like the next weekend, and they were so afraid she was going to blow their spot. So they kind of like told her what they wanted, what she wanted to hear.
Like, I
So
would have
they,
loved to see that meeting. Be a fly on the wall, and that I bet you it didn't go well, right? They said it
I
went
wish they
well.
would have recorded it, but Candace would never.
No, but that must have went bad. They probably had an argument or something. Because think about it, she came back and went even harder at her.
I know. Candace was mad.
Yeah, because they had this meeting and then boom, it still went on. You know, that maybe they thought they could back her off, and they should have just given her whatever she wanted, information she wanted, right?
Maria, that's the wrong link. What the hell? What am I doing?
That's like a YouTube one or something. Live and Candace wanted to make. Oh, they wanted. Bella said Erica didn't want to do it live. Candace wanted to make it live. It should have been live. Yes, it should have been. It should have been live. It
Of
would have been
course, she didn't want to make it live because she didn't want everybody to see her being busted.
or a fight break out, right? The people that brought her there fight with them people. Who knows? Anything could happen. Some sort of argument, fight, say the wrong thing. I just found out that it was just weird that she was also in a lot of reality shows, and she's like, "Oh, I never wanted to be popular," and then it seems like then she does want to be popular and be on reality.
Yeah, she just did. She does show after show. She lives off show. Like, yeah, you're right.
She don't have a good personality. She don't have the personality though. She's very unlikable. Uh, there's just something about her that's and a lot of people have said that even like old ladies who loved her at first, even my mother loved her at first because it's like there's this woman who just got her husband killed. And my mother's even like, she just says she does some weird stuff. Another lady said, like, yeah, she's odd, that lady. Something about her. She don't have the charisma to go out on stage like that anyways and talk to people. She looked like a
She's
nut
just.
doing those the wake
I
thing.
think she's unauthentic, and your mom could sense that. You know,
Yeah, that's a great word for it. Unauthentic. Yes.
she just kind of goes through the lines.
Yeah, very. What was that? Was she going to get married to that baseball player guy or something? They were
Yeah,
engaged.
she was.
Yeah, wanted to get engaged to that baseball player, dude. So she was looking for like a popular husband, right? Like some sort of popular. And she probably said, "Oh, the guy Charlie, he'll like me. I can go become his wife and blah 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 and make millions. Who knows?" But then the guy getting killed. But the trial of that other guy who was caught, the Tyler guy who was caught. Why don't we know more about that guy and the transmission lover and all that stuff? There's so
I
many.
know. And why hasn't Cash Patel even made a comment about all of the information that came out?
Yeah, I
They
don't
don't.
know. They should have
He's.
the trial when they do the trial of that guy. They should have the cameras in the courtroom so these conspiracy theories won't happen. If like he's the real killer and there's no one else behind it or whatever, like put it all on the air, let people see it.
Well, did you hear that they denied cameras and they did? We can't see it.
What state is it? Utah, right? They might be having no courtroom thing in there, probably, or maybe
Um,
they just don't want it.
but somebody said because Baron Coleman said he's a lawyer, and he said because America has a right to we have a right to witness stuff like that. I don't know why, but I forget why he said why we do. But so like
Yeah, I
somebody
don't
could
see that. Some
fight that.
places, I think some judges can, if they want to say no cameras, maybe they can. But that guy should be. They should like put that stuff out there, right? Because that was weird. Like the guy, he got away. It's like, come on, nowadays, how this guy getting out? No one's seen him with that big gun, right? Fucking just
Yeah,
shooting
that was a
someone.
joke. That
It's,
was such a joke to think that gun was what was used.
yeah, I
And then
don't.
did you notice too that she said like they did it is a marine thing when they're doing like a like everybody's supposed to be color coordinated so you know where the safe
Yeah, the
people are.
maroon. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
the
know.
maroon. Yeah, and like they were all trying to make fun of Candace for saying it, and it was true. Every single thing she said came out to be true.
Yeah, a lot of things she did said came out to be true, and they don't uh they don't want people because you got to think before all social media, there was the news things, right? People could go watch ABC, NBC, they can control all that.
Right.
YouTube, social media now, any old Joe or Schmo can come out and say whatever they want, and they gotta control these people. If not, they can their secrets, so people can expose shit. They don't like that.
And what
Yeah.
do? If they can't control you? They get rid of you. So
Yeah,
I
they
pray
they
for her every
financially
day.
either they can financially bankrupt you, destroy you that way, or even kill you. It's possible. Have made a great point. A lot of these people are all actors. Yeah, there's a lot of them. I don't trust. I don't believe everything that certain podcast sayers do, and but a lot of this case just was so weird. Like the whole this lady and the way she acted after her husband died, it was just so weird. Just like that's fucking bizarro world.
Yeah, saying she forgave him, like it was just so quick, so soon after. Like I
Yeah,
don't know, it's just so manipulative. Like nobody's that good of a person, okay?
that doesn't even make you that good. Like I would never forgive somebody who killed my wife or my
Me
family member.
either. I would be thinking of ways to torture them for the rest of my life. Oh my
Well,
god.
she's probably thinking like this. Let me act super duper Christian, right? And let me forgive this guy. And everybody's gonna think I'm so great. It's like, no,
Yeah.
you don't even. The case ain't even over yet, right? The guy's not even convicted and stuff. Why don't you wait till everything happens and still the forgive the
I
guy?
heard this. I heard this guy saying that it was like psychologically. Oh, it was Baron Coleman again. He was saying like they do that psychologically to tell you, oh, it really was him. It was a gut. Like it was. He tried to shoot him. Like it was a
Well,
shooter
yes,
because it
by
really
her.
wasn't a shooter.
Well, yes, by her saying she forgives him is actually saying that he's the one who
That was
killed him.
him. Yeah.
Yeah, but
And they
that could
and
be
that she
true
wants
too.
everybody else to like forgive him and calm down and just move on because
Yeah,
she doesn't
well,
want anybody asking questions or being
and that
mad and looking into it.
and that could be true, right? He could have done it, right? But maybe someone MK Ultra'd his ass or paid him to do it, right? Who knows? We really don't know yet.
That's what they think. This Valhalla guy thinks like he was MK Ultra because he got good grades. He was the typical gate kid because they track the gate kids in school, the CIA. The gate kid, the whole gate program is only there to keep track of this like really high IQ kids, and if they can't keep them on their side and in their control, they I don't know.
And what was he? Was he was a closeted gay guy? Because at first they were trying to say he wasn't gay, then he was. Then they released the transcripts of him and his transmission friend, lover, or whatever, talking.
Who? Which guy?
The Tyler guy, the one who shot him.
Oh yeah, yeah. And you know what? That's probably what they blackmailed him and told him he had to be there at a certain time to do this thing, or else they were gonna tell his family and let the whole world know that he was gay and in this furry thing. That's probably how
That's
they
right. He was a
blackmailed him.
furry too. That's right. He was a furry dude.
You know, that's how they control people.
Yeah,
They go after the
sexual.
gross people that they'll look, find stuff on them and then they'll
Well,
blackmail them and
anybody who's into any kind of degeneracy, right? Well, like you said, and if you're in politics or anything, they can just find that out and hold it over your head, right?
yeah, they can even create it and say, just look, like I know you didn't do this, but we
Well,
have this saying you did.
that's why I don't like AI because they can just make a fake thing of somebody walk into a store or I don't know a fake picture with some guy with a bunch of teenagers, right, giving them beer or something.
Exactly.
So that AI
You
stuff.
you might look like somebody and fit the part, and they might decide they want you, and you might decline, and then they say, if you don't, we have this on you, even though you didn't do it, and you'll go to jail for the rest of your life. So then you're like, oh fuck it, okay, give me a gun, I'll go be there. You
Yeah, like
know?
blackmail. People been blackmailing people for a long time, and like I said, if someone's got an image of a squeaky clean mayor who never drinks or that, and then all of a sudden there's pictures of him snorting coke and crack, and they say, "Hey, we're gonna do this. If you don't do this, he's gonna do it." He wants to keep his image, and everybody like
Yeah,
it.
and he wants the money too. On top of it, they're going to give you a bunch of money, so why not? They don't have anything to lose, you know? I
Yeah,
don't
it's
know
a
how we'll stop it because money will always rule the world like that.
yeah. Sad, people will always be bought off and stuff. Sadly, that's just the way
Yeah.
it is. Especially with look at the how expensive it is to live nowadays.
I know. Even food and
Jobs.
gas, it's like, oh, Cree, bye, sweetheart. Thank you, honey. Um, did I drop the link, guys?
Uh,
I don't know.
I don't know if you did. Yeah, I think you did. It was
Okay.
anyway until he got smoked. He was just a turning point. Like they would go and
Have come
fuck the
up with us
politics.
because I saw you said you had a scary video. I haven't been able to watch your video yet, Hev. And
Yeah,
you
she knows a
were,
lot about this stuff.
I know she's been exposing some of this stuff too. You guys know more than I do, so I like to hear what you know.
Yeah, I just found it very crazy the whole thing. I don't know if I'm right or wrong about the whole thing, right? It's because it's not. I just know that there's something off about that lady, and she's just not likable. The wife.
Yeah, it's because you can tell she's lying. Nobody wants to feel lied to.
Yeah,
It,
yeah,
I saw a thing it said like before you even like think about if somebody's lying, that your eyes or your ears can kind of scan like just motion of eyes or personality, and I don't know, you could tell, like your body can tell before your mind can.
really.
And that's why, like, if you could tell somebody's, you could feel somebody's lying. Like a lot of people, like you can't finish, you can't watch them, it repulses you, or you're like, oh, I can't listen to this. That's why it upsets you, because it literally, like, you can feel it in your body.
Yeah, especially if they're watching like these people are supposed to be what politic people will tell you what's going on. If they're lying to you right away, it's gonna turn you off, right? Like I wouldn't watch anything Turning Point now because I don't believe the people. Like even something is
I
like let's keep
know.
bringing up the dating thing, right? It's so stupid. Like why lie about that? And once you get caught in that lie, and that's what piled on with all these people coming after it too. It's like why lie about something so minute and stupid, especially when you're on dating shows. And when if you're going to lie about that, what else can you lie about?
Yeah, she already knew her position. She knew what they wanted to represent of her, and she's just another fake candidate,
Well,
you
it's like all
know.
the remember those old fake evangelicals from the '80s and stuff, like with those big like super pastors and the super churches and stuff. Maybe they want to do something like that because everything. But she's always screaming.
Well, church is the biggest business, and you know it's the easiest way to control the public. So they want to control everything. The easiest way is to get like they're putting their evil people like into all the churches. They're like fake
Oh yeah,
pastors.
yeah. They'll put them in a lot of these crazy evangelical pastors and
They're putting
stuff.
them in every religion, even
Oh
like
yeah,
Muslim and Jewish and Christian. Well, that's
yeah.
what I've been learning from Ian
Catholics.
Carroll.
Oh, I like Ian Carroll. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I watch way too much of it. It kind of like gets me all. I'm like, I gotta find. Like, I feel like I need to know what's going on. I'm like, I gotta figure it out. And then I watch it all, and then it's so much information. I'm like, ugh, like the life is so heavy, and like the world is so dark right now. Bums me
Yeah,
out.
well, it's world's crazy. Like all you can really do is just live a good life, be good to your friends and family, and just watch the circus.
Yeah, you're right. All you can do is just take care of your own circle.
Because a lot of people get so wrapped up in it. But the other people that want to go and try to meet the lady and talk to her and knock on her door. Like you can't go do that. Like some people get real crazy. Like, let me go knock on her door and interview her. Right? It's like it's not going to go well.
Yeah, probably not.
They'll probably shoot you. She probably has arms. She's like a millionaire. They're loaded. They're loaded. Charlie Kirk's wife, she's real rich.
Yeah, well, now she is. They
even
did what they were supposed to. She got paid from that DuPont guy $3 billion or something like that.
well, even before though, she was 17. What 17-year-old is starting up charities in Romania and all that stuff? Somebody with money, right?
Yeah. Well, that was just
I
like
mean,
a screen for, I think that was the I don't know, they said that was the military.
or
I
her
don't know.
her
I
even
forget.
living in New York and going back and forth to all these states and stuff. It's like you gotta have money to do that. Have two,
Well,
three.
I think they were training her. They were
They could have
training.
been. They could
They
have been.
have all kinds of. Do you know that they found out that Fort Herod Shuka, they found out that that's where they teach the people to be fake Christians so that they can move in and take over like
Yeah, I
churches and
just,
influence.
yeah, they train the pastors and stuff like that. Yeah.
I couldn't believe that. How deceptive and devious. Like, you can't even trust religion now. And Erica Kirk was caught there over the years, several times. She has a lot of connection
And
there.
she does have very weird eyes. My friends,
Yeah. And you know how, like, she's always spitting out Bible verses every single time she
yeah.
talks? She cannot say anything without a Bible verse. I feel like that's really manipulative, too.
Yes, and the
And
God, constantly God stuff and this. And Charlie would want,
yeah, because guilty people do that. They'll try to hide behind that.
and she kept saying to her people, they've been treating the people that work there like shit too. She would tell them, Charlie's looking at you and he wants you to work and he's smiling
I
at you.
know.
That's real manipulative, right? It's like me owning a store and I don't know, my wife dies. You're like, hey everybody, let's make my wife in heaven happy by let's make these cakes and bake this pizza. You know, like what the fuck?
I know. Isn't that gross? Like, who think money would be the last thing on my mind if my husband got. I even not my husband, just seeing that happen. Oh my God! Like,
It
I
had
don't
to be
know.
terrifying. Being even if you didn't know the guy, I wouldn't want to see anybody that happen to anybody. Even if I didn't like,
Yeah, that was trauma on all of us. Nobody should watch that. Like, that was meant to hurt everyone and scare everybody. You
yeah,
know.
I remember one of my friends told me about. They're like, "Oh, the guy Charlie Kirk just got killed," and I went and put the thing on. I'm like, "Holy crap!" Like some poor bastard. Like even if you don't like his politics or not, right, is out there debating people, and you blow the guy away.
I know. I never watched him before, but I liked his. I thought he was a nice, like, good Christian guy.
Yeah, I
I
never really.
liked him.
I knew about him. I actually wasn't a big fan of his. I liked this some things about him, but there's other things I didn't like about him. Right. Uh, and I used to see. I used to like when the Groypers would bust his balls. So you're gonna say you're a conservative Christian, but then you're down with gay marriage. It's like it don't. It's just like it don't make sense, man. So those things I didn't like about it. Right. But he was changing at the end. He was flipping a lot of his beliefs, and maybe that's why they killed him. Who knows? Or why the
Yeah, he was very anti-war,
yeah, big time.
and I don't know. I think it was just the fact he was anti-war and he was starting to speak out against Israel.
Yeah, he was
I
flipping out
think they
Israel.
just and that they wanted to take over his company because it's so influential.
Yeah,
I
big.
think all those things were just a business deal. It's business to them.
Yeah, yeah. There's you gotta remember that the meeting up in the Hamptons, they all tried to bully him, and then they said
Yeah.
Charlie went there to get advice from them how to defeat these arguments. Like, no, he didn't like all the killing and all that shit, man. All the war.
Yeah, and now all those same people were trying to pretend like they were best friends with Charlie and try to take over his company. Also, I heard that they all are undercover, like all the TP USA top people, they're all like undercover gay people.
Yeah, well, Mikey, yeah, that guy, Mikey. I seen recently one of the ex-workers at Turning Point, and he's a gay dude. He went on a channel and did an interview, and
He's
he said,
so feminine, you just look at him like,
yeah,
oh,
Mikey McCoy is definitely well. Did you see Mikey McCoy's father runs a church, and he hired a guy who molested a 9-year-old girl.
I know, I hate his father.
That
And
blew
not
my
only
mind.
did he hire the person, he made excuses, and
Yeah,
he makes excuses to this day about the
he said he did his time. I don't give a fuck what time he did. Someone who hurt kids is not acceptable. Not
Oh,
acceptable, pal. Like this guy did how many years in prison for hurting a 9-year-old? Like, what the fuck would you want him near your church for? You're supposed to be the shepherd of your flock. Why would
because
you
there's
any
fake there's fake pastors, and I think he's one. And Satanists, they hurt children because it's a sacrifice. They need to hurt souls and spirits, like damage them, because the more bad they do is how they think they're blessed, how we think the more good we do, how we think we're blessed.
Yeah, I
I
know what
heard
you
all
mean.
it
The more evil and sick they do. Yeah, I know.
because people were saying, like, why do they kill kids? Why do they do all this stuff? It's sacrificing to their
The Baphomet thing
ball.
or whatever these psychos believe. That McCoy dude, like you said, is super feminine. That girl he's with is just a beard. His father hanging out with a child molester and trying to bring him on a show and bring him into his church is just insane.
Makes me think his father's a child molester.
Oh, he likes that, or he's an apologist for it, or something. Why would you want to be
Because why would
around?
he be so
Why
I
would you
don't
even be
know.
around the guy? Like as a man, if somebody I knew was convicted of some hurting some little 9-year-old, I wouldn't hang with them or talk to them. Never mind, bring them to my church or on a podcast for Christ's sakes.
Also, they didn't just send him to work in the church. They sent him to work with children
That's
specifically.
great. That wasn't what what was he, a ball, like helping them do sports? What was he doing for the
I
kid?
don't know exactly, but I remember that was the point that, like, Candace was so mad about that. She was like,
Yeah.
not only, but with children, she gets all mad about
It's
that
super
stuff.
fucking bizarre and sick. It's like, dude, you really bring in this guy, and they were making excuses for him. Then the guy was like blaming the kid, the guy, the one who hurt the little kid. He was like saying the kid was a liar and shit. All right, then why did 12 people convict you, motherfucker? Right, you sick bastard. What a sick fuck.
Yeah.
And to bring him on, it's like, dude, you're a pastor with a church. I don't know how many people are in his church, but why would you bring this guy around there or their children? Like, I don't get it. You must be the
Even
same.
if he really didn't do it, just for PR purposes and you're a church, don't have that guy working
He
with
was
you.
convicted though. That little
Yeah. Oh no, I believe he did
story.
do it.
But yeah, even if he did, great point. Even if he didn't do it, you still, why would you have some guy on
Yeah.
who was literally accused of hurting some little 9-year-old kids? Like, why would a 9-year-old lie? You know, like what the fuck? And in court too, and the guy got convicted. Right? It's not like some like girlfriend.
Also, there's a lot of all the Calvary Chapel chains. I don't know if you guys have those in
What
on
are
the
they?
east. The Calvary Chapel churches, they're like a chain. They're like all over the place. They're
No,
all over on on the West Coast, and they're in Hawaii.
really. What is it? Calvary Chapel?
They're Calvary Chapel. They're really big churches, and they've been around my whole life over here. And Candace also connected those people to the Calvary Chapel churches, and also a lot of other child molester stuff around the Calvary Chapel churches. And they're very popular churches, like hundreds and hundreds of
So they're
people
like a
go there.
chain. Who owns them? They're like a chain or
I don't
something?
know who owns them. I don't, yeah, they're a chain. They're all over the place. And I don't know if they're individually owned or if they're owned by
Or like
one
like
person.
McDonald's, like you got to buy into the franchise to buy
Yeah, it
McDonald's.
could be like that.
Yeah, like say if you bought a Taco Bell right now, well, you have to serve everything in the Taco Bell menu and all that shit. You can't be like, oh, I'm coming out with a milkshake today, right? You gotta go
You
buy.
have to go by their, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So I wonder if it's like that. That's weird. Yeah, I never. Oh, but we don't have that. We have evangelicals now, but we don't. Where I'm from, most of the Christians
Yeah.
here are either Catholics, but we have the evangelicals now, but we don't have as many as like the West Coast and the.
And guess who? Oh, I do know who owns one of the churches. One of them, Britney Spears' manager, her Lou. What's her name? The woman that was like managing Britney Spears and oh, I forget all their names, but anyway, Lou Taylor. Like,
Yeah, I don't know who that
she's
is.
the one that got the the what's it called, the restraint thing on Britney, and she did it to.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Turns out she's married to a guy. Like everybody was like, "What is she doing in entertainment? Like, how did she get so close to all these stars in Hollywood?" And her husband owns one of the Calvary chapels, and she's been sued for like stealing tons of money from her clients.
Yeah, probably. You think they were stealing from the Britney Spears girl too?
Yeah,
What's it called? A conservatorship where they like?
yeah. Her name's Lou Taylor, and she's in the middle of a lot of like, when Justin Bieber had to like sue her, and she's a really kind of bad person. And then I couldn't believe that her husband, I don't know if he owns her or he preaches at it, but they do something at one of the Calvary chapels. And also Mikey McCoy's fake pastor dad also has connections throughout the Calvary chapels. I think that's one of the church, that's his church, but it's in Thousand Oaks.
You know, I went and looked for that. That I couldn't find it. I tried to find it for like a week. The podcast where the father did the interview with that creepo pedo dude. I can't find that nowhere.
Ian Carroll has like a lot of his old. I think if you look on Ian Carroll, he might have it. Because I did what
more of
you
that
know who
interview?
else has a good podcast? Dee Dee got a podcast. It's called. So like if I don't have time to watch all the big podcasts, I like to watch Dee Dee because he breaks it down really fast. So I only have to watch 20-minute video and he'll tell me what everybody said.
Gotcha.
You know?
I don't know who that is, but I gotta find that. See if Ian Carroll has it because I wanted to see that where the father is interviewing this pedo guy. I wanted to watch that podcast to see.
Oh, you mean he was interviewing the actual guy who got? Oh no,
Yeah.
I didn't see that. Oh, I'm sorry. No.
Yeah, that was on the Candace Owens show where she's
Oh,
showing.
really?
Yeah, she's showing in the corner of her page of the McCoy's father sitting down with the pedo dude in a podcast fucking place. I'm like, where was that part? I went and looked for the guy's channel. I couldn't find it.
Oh, wow. I would like to see that too.
Yeah, because I was like, where the fuck is this video? I want to see I want to see this. Right?
Man, she has so much info coming out. It's like day by day. It's like watching a series. I cannot wait. I'm like, oh my God, she stopped. I have to wait till tomorrow.
Well, they can sometimes they'll feed her fake stuff too, probably. That's the only problem with stuff like that is people can like feed you fake things, right? And you don't know it. You put it out and then everybody thinks you're lying all the time.
Yeah, but she doesn't go far down. Like she figures it out pretty quick if it's fake and she kind of just moves along, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, because I bet
she has to investigate every single thing to know if things are fake or not. So
well, they have a team there. I don't know how many people she has working for her, but they must go through stuff.
You might enjoy Baron Coleman because he is working with her and he's a lawyer. So he knows like he has a lot of information that they don't because he is a lawyer. So he can like go over things and tell you like what's normal or what's legal and what's not and stuff like that.
Baron Coleman?
Baron Coleman, yeah.
Yeah,
he works with Ian Carroll and Coach, what is his name?
What's the name of what's Ian Carroll's podcast name? His own name?
Just Ian Carroll. I just search Ian Carroll.
Yeah, I gotta see if he has that because that was super weird. He
has a lot of stuff, but I can't watch that long, so sometimes I won't even try. I'll just go see him.
Doesn't his streams go for like 3 hours, right?
Sometimes because he does have so much information, but sometimes my head explodes listening to him.
Where's he from? What coast? Is he on the East Coast or the West Coast?
I don't know. For some reason, I feel like I don't know. I feel like he's on the East Coast, but I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
I know he just moved.
Yeah,
I think he just moved in with his girlfriend, but
is it because the people that work for her must live around her in Nashville? Because
Baron Coleman lives in Nashville, and he'll go. He's been on her show. Baron Coleman's been on her show like not too long ago.
Yeah,
Um,
because she's got the studio set up, so to be on there, you got to go probably go to
yeah,
rehearsal.
and he lives in Tennessee, so they meet often and speak often.
Yeah, because I know she's very paranoid that somebody's gonna kill her. But then she went to some like park, Dolly World. It's like if you think someone's gonna kill you, why would you go there? But yeah, there are. I don't blame her. I
I'm
would think.
paranoid somebody's gonna kill her.
Yeah,
Oh,
I think that could happen too, right? But they wouldn't want to do that because if she ended up, let's say, if she died in a car accident today, God forbid, right? Everybody's gonna be like, they killed her, the government killed her, right?
I
So
know.
they try to they probably had to do it if it is if Kirk was killed by the government, right? Or some secret Mossad or CIA thing. They would probably run out of time and had to do that before he flipped on them. That's why they did that so brazenly opening. But also, the
Right.
part of them, they could just hit you with a little pill or slip you a drink and you die a month later. So
Well, they said they wanted that it was a ritual. Like,
could have been.
where he died was not a pentagram. Like if you look above it, it was in a certain shape. She believes it was all set up to be right there, right where it was. He was like right in the middle of. I don't know. It's
Well,
all this
no,
kind of satanic stuff that gets so detailed. I can't remember it all.
yeah, it's like a Bohemian Grove. I like my
Yeah.
place.
Oh my
Um,
god, I was just talking about that today because um I saw Brian, what's his name? Cohen. What's his Andy Cohen? I don't know. Anyway, the guy was on the Oscars. He was like doing the Oscar thing, and I remember that they gave a list of the Grove place, and he was on the list. He used to go to those.
Bohemian Grove. Yeah, that
Yeah,
place.
Bohemian Grove. He goes to the, and so was Ronald Reagan,
Yeah,
and like,
Richard Nixon, the Bushes. Well, Nixon said he had.
yeah,
He called them all a bunch of finooks. He said they were all gays, but you have
they
to
are
go.
all gay. They do like
Yeah,
sexual rituals over there.
yeah. If you ever listen to the Richard Nixon White House tapes, they're pretty funny. And he describes the Bohemian Grove as all like finooks and stuff. But I guess they have to go there to get their support to get elected or whatever. I don't know. It's good. Mark Dice went there a bunch of times. Even Alex Jones went there. They got a
Yeah, Alex Jones was
big,
there. I don't know. That guy, he kind of flips back and forth sometimes. I feel like
he's
I feel like
crazy.
he's controlled now.
Yeah, I think he's just a little crazy. I think he's just a nut sometimes. He gets some things right, he gets some things wrong, right? The Sandy Hook thing he got wrong. I think he's just a little crazy sometimes. Like I
He
like
just goes so back and forth. Like he goes, I don't know.
yeah, yeah. He'll like one thing and then not like it, stuff like that.
Yeah, and just how he like attacked Candace out of nowhere, all weird, and I don't know. He was kind of
Yeah,
weird.
that was like, did he make friends with her after that though? Because you remember these people are personalities, so they don't like each other and they like each other. A lot of that happens too. Uh,
Yeah, that's true.
He'll get mad. Like look at the Nick Fuentes thing, right? He went there, they sat down, they did then they fought, then they were friends, and they fought. You know, a lot of
I
these
know.
people.
I love Nick Fuentes. I think he's so funny. He's so clever.
Yeah, he's
And
a smart kid. I don't agree with everything he
like I
says.
don't agree with him either to everything, but I think he's hilarious, and
He's
I
a good
love how he
debater.
says things with such like in everybody's face. He's just so like blatant about how he feels and
Yeah, they
things.
tried to kill him too. He had a crazy dude, right? That knocked
Really?
yeah, went to his house with a motorcycle helmet on and a crossbow and a gun. He was banging on the door. The guy Fuentes didn't answer. So then the guy goes to the neighbor's house, breaks in their house, kills their two dogs, and kills himself. Yep.
And what?
Yeah, and you never heard that on the news, huh?
When did that happen?
About 6, 7 months ago, a year
Oh
ago.
my god.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yep. Some dude literally went to his house to like kill him. If he would have
Did
answered
they
that
catch
door,
him?
yeah, the guy killed himself in his neighbor's house. He broke into the Fuentes' neighbor's house and killed their two dogs, RIP, and then shot
Oh,
himself. Yep, he shot himself.
why couldn't he have shot himself before he killed the dogs?
Because
Oh,
who knows? The guy was a fucking psycho.
oh my god. Oh
You're
my
gonna think
god.
a lot of these media. All right, remember how people would fall in love with like actors and actresses and stuff?
Yes.
You have people that do that with online people, like YouTubers, people with shows. You got people that do that. I've seen a YouTube lady one time. She was in the park with her dog, and some fucking stalker rolled right up on. He's like, "How you doing? I watched your show." This lady was so fucking scared. You could see it in her face. She was like terrified, right? That's
Oh
like
my
you
God.
looked up on some woman. Like that's real fucking weird. He drove like 4 states away. The fucking like
Oh, creepy.
very creepy. To pop up on this lady. Why she's at a dog park with her dog.
Oh my God, that is so creepy. That sounds like a Lifetime movie. That is so creepy.
It was, and then she's sitting there talking to him on stream because what does she do, right? She's on stream and he just pulls up, and
Oh
like
my
she wanted to
God.
keep it on to stay safe too. And then he's like, well, what are you doing for the rest of the day? And she's like, oh, I got plans. You can see how scared she was, and like, what is that fucking word I'm looking for? Feeling uncomfortable. She felt.
Oh my God. I
Yeah,
can't
dude.
watch stuff like that. I get so anxiety. Like I can feel what they're feeling. I'm like,
Yeah, that dude drove 4 states away. You know how crazy
that's
that is?
crazy.
To pull up on some lady YouTuber that doesn't know you're coming, is not your friend, has no idea. Like, what the
Okay,
fuck?
you know what? It's either crazy or romantic, depending on what you look like. No, I'm just kidding.
Crazy looking old guy. Like, she was, if he may have been an attractive guy, a smooth talker, maybe could have spoke
I
to her.
was just thinking, hey, that would be a really cute premise for a movie. Like, I could see that being cute. I don't
Yeah,
know.
maybe it's a story of some like YouTuber with a Yorkie meeting some other YouTuber with a pit bull, and they get together and become great.
Live
Whatever.
happily ever after.
But this was totally weird. Just some guy watching her YouTube channel and literally start stalking her area and drove there 4 hours to another state.
Oh my
Don't
God,
even
that
know
is
you're going to
creepy.
ambush them, because that's what he did. He sandbagged her and ambushed her in a fucking parking lot with the dog. Like, hey, it's me. I watch your channel. It's like, really? She's like, yeah. She's like, well, you're not from it. She's seen the license plate. She's like, what state are you from? He's like, I drove 4 hours to come here. This lady looked,
Oh my God.
yeah, super uncomfortable.
She's all whispering, call 911.
Yeah, she didn't want to shut that thing off. She didn't want.
Yeah.
You could see it in her face, and he was socially awkward as hell, right? Very socially awkward person he was.
I would be afraid he would follow me home.
Well, that's why the lady didn't shut her thing off, and he was just weird, looking at the camera, smiling. He's like, "What's Morgan doing later?" The lady was named Morgan. Her name was.
Oh my God. He's
Yeah.
all smiling, not knowing he's nuts.
Well, the social awkwardness, right? Let's say I would never go do that to somebody, right? Number one, I'm gonna think, all right, the lady's gonna think I'm a total weirdo, fucking creep, fucking
Yeah, totally.
like, why would you? Like, why not try to be friends with her online first, and then ask to go meet the lady or whatever? He just drove there. That tells me the guy's socially fucking tapped, right?
She's probably never gone to that dog park ever again. Oh,
Probably not. There's sick people on the internet, right? Like, they find these like the TikTok girls, they'll go knock on their doors, try to find out where they live. There's some obsessive dudes and women too, but mostly men get obsessed like that. But there are women too, but just
Oh my
more
God.
men that will do that, right? Like, the girl's gonna be terrified of you, or some lady she don't even know. You're just gonna pop at her up in an ambush or like that. I just drove 4 states to see you. It's like, what? Crazy, man. You don't even know her. You're not friends with her. She don't want you to go there. And it was and he was like 20 years her senior, totally weird looking dude, socially awkward. You could see the terror in her face, like the uncomfortableness and how
Oh my
weird he
God.
was. Like, and then he drove away.
Didn't that just happen to Rihanna?
I don't know.
I think somebody just shot at her and was stalking her.
It's very possible. She's a good looking
girl.
woman. And a lot of people, men or women, might want to think they can become friends with her or meet her or date her or whatever. Sick. Who knows? There's, like I said, look at that guy with the Jodie Foster stuff. The psycho.
No, creepy.
Maybe that
Huh?
was the ultra, whatever. But this psycho thought he could meet and love Jodie Foster. If
And you probably don't remember, but way back when Madonna and Sean Penn were married, they came home from the grocery store to a man hiding in their house,
Wow, that's
like
crazy.
who was in love with Madonna. And I don't know, I only remember it because I thought it was so funny because she said she hit him with Italian dressing because she had groceries.
What if he had a gun, right? Like, you know how
I
dangerous
know.
he could
That's
have killed.
nuts.
Thank God he did not shoot Sean Penn and Madonna in that house because the dude already was in the house. What if he had a gun and he was violent, right?
I know. And how the hell did he get in the house? It's
Yeah,
crazy.
that's really.
Except for in California, like we do have to leave our windows open. It gets really hot over here.
Yeah, but if you're a millionaire and you got that kind of money, wouldn't you have a fenced-in yard or some sort of security or a
Yeah,
dog?
they do, but those crazy people, they jump those fences. There's people that are nuts, man.
That's why you need dogs. Like
Yeah, exactly. You do need dogs.
you need a couple of
You're right.
dogs if you have a big property like that and you're a well-known person. At least have a few big dogs where if some psycho is trying to creep in your windows, at least the dogs can bite
Yeah,
and try to bite them, right?
exactly. That's the only reason Pizza has his poor Leon, just for protection, because he's such a
Does he
wuss.
bite? I don't think he bites though, right?
Well, he barks at anybody who comes up to the car because he's a
Oh,
dog and he's protective. But I think, he just doesn't want to be walked up on, so he wants Leon to bark for.
yeah, probably, and maybe manipulation and maybe a little bit of companionship too. Who the hell knows? That guy's out of his.
I don't know. I wish he would. Ugh, poor Leon. What a life.
He's still on YouTube.
I don't watch him, but I think he
Yeah.
is. Won't he always be?
I don't know if he may. I
I
don't
don't
know.
know. He started throwing around the N word, and I'm just like, out. Like, he's so boring anyway, and I don't want to hear him talk like that. So,
Nah, he's just an old stupid liar,
like,
boomer.
I watched because I was hoping one day I would see a black man come up to him and start beating his ass on camera,
He would
but
not.
it
He's
just
not
never
really.
happened. So I'm
He's
like,
not,
oh, I'm out.
he's not even really a racist or nothing. If he met a black people, he'd be friends with them in a heartbeat. He
Well,
just says that to be
he would be too scared to say
he just
anything.
tries to be edgy on YouTube and say things, and people
So
pay him.
stupid. Like, why? Just like, I don't even care how people feel. Just like, don't say stuff. Like, why do you have to talk like that?
There's a difference of being. You don't have to be rude to people and ignorant to people. But he's just a liar. He said he did. He was in jail with my friend's father. He'll lie about anything. That
Oh
guy.
my God. All he does is lie. It's so weird to see. There's so many people on here that lie, 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 lie. Like Erica Kirk. They lie like Erica Kirk.
Yeah, we've had
Nonstop.
fake Hell's Angels, fake Marines, fake one.
Exactly. Ugh.
So
All the
many.
ugly, like, incels make up the biggest stories.
Sure enough, incels. They have no. Exactly. They make up these stories to make up because of their looks or their personality or whatever it is. They're gonna make up these crazy fucking stories. It blows my mind.
Yeah, because they feel so small inside and they feel so worthless. And online, they can be something
Yeah, you could
before
be.
people find out.
Yes, you can. Yeah, I could come in here with a fake avatar and change my name to Ted and say that I'm a lawyer or a firefighter, right? You're gonna have to believe me until you prove me wrong or I show otherwise, right? Like if I'm just
Yeah,
a
and it's kind of sad and pathetic if you think about it. Like,
stupid,
I hate Harry, but like, honestly, like, how
very sad.
pathetic. Like, ugh.
Just
Imagine
shows
having to be in that body and go through life. Like, that must be hard.
well, it comes from a place of insecurity and it's self hatred too. Because if you have to make up a whole fake life and
Yeah,
persona
exactly.
and
He's
it's
so hated, he even hates himself.
yeah, sick too because I've heard this guy cry and say, I held a Marine and I was looking at his eyes before he's done. I'm saying, hold on, son. Hang in there. The cop is coming. You know, how
Oh
crazy
my
it would be to
God.
make up some story and start crying. You gotta
Oh my God. That's
be
embarrassing.
fucking, it's secondhand. And I'm embarrassed for him, right? It's super
So
embarrassing.
embarrassing.
Come out
He's
and
a prime example of how your body can tell. Like, you just know when somebody's lying and you just feel the cringe, like your skin crawl.
yeah. See, when I first met him, when he first came around, nobody could prove nothing. I started thinking he was lying, seeing him crying over wrenches and then attacking the women. I was like, there's no way this guy. was
Yeah, no man acts like that.
no, who the hell's gonna stop picking fights at all the or getting mad over a wrench? Like that's when I
Yeah.
knew something's up with this guy, but I couldn't prove nothing, right? So I just kept my mouth shut. I'm like, there's no way this guy's story is real. Hell no. He's crying about a like I wrenched. You gave he did a video one time. I'm mad at you, MRE. You gave somebody a wrench who doesn't like me. I'm like, what the fuck? This gay politics stuff. Shut up, dude. Get a life.
Oh my God. He was such a little whiny bitch. Like, even with the women, he would go into the chat and keep trying to tell try to tell on all the women about the wrenches. Like, why does she have a wrench? And she was in, so we were
Oh,
all
wait,
like,
you
shut
met
the
him? You came from that
like,
women?
you don't own
All
us, little bitches, first of all.
right, so that's how you found this. You came from that woman's community that he found. He was going to save
Oh,
all
the
the.
reason I know about you is because they were talking such shit about you. Um, of course we believed them at first because we didn't know yet that they were
Okay.
that all those people were such liars, and they were we didn't know, okay?
Yeah,
We
well, he
just didn't
found the
know.
women's community and he was like, I'm going to save them
Yeah,
all.
that's how it all happened. Like, Jules took us all over there,
That's the
and
lady with the bumblebee avatar. With
yeah, Jules took us
AI.
over there, and honestly, we had so much fun in there. At first, we were like, the people in the chat, like, even there's still some guys like Robin Beck. They're really cool dudes. I know you guys all don't get along, but
I don't know who they are.
I
Uh,
don't talk to them anymore because I don't want anything to do with any of that. I didn't know, and there's a lot of stuff I didn't know, but at the time, we were all vibing. They were fun, and
what was he protecting the women from, though? I don't get like that video where he's like,
no,
I'm
no,
going to.
no, he wasn't who, Harry?
Yeah, which women was he protecting and who was he protecting them
He
from?
wasn't protecting anybody. I don't. He had to make himself feel important because he was such a loser. He would think he would like talk about protecting women, but all he did in honesty was just fight with everybody. He was fighting with Maria. He would fight with Maria. Maria would fight back with him because he would think he could he could get over on Maria. But Maria's a little firecracker and she wasn't having it, and she would totally fight back with him until he had enough of her, and then he would kiss her ass and kind of bully her into friendship again.
Oh, yeah, yeah. That's what he did to Angel. Yes.
Yeah, that's what he did to
Bully you
Angel.
into
And
friendship.
Maria's extremely forgiving. So of course, like the first time I wouldn't have forgave him, but she was. But the first time she did forgive him, so they were kind of friendly again. But he was constantly crying, like you said, about wrenches and about
It's
he acted
controlling.
like we were all married or something.
Well, think about this. When you have no control in real life, you try to control weird things like this, right? Like,
Exactly. And he was like trying to like feel important to SoFlo. He was like the gatekeeper in his chat. I don't know. He was just so
yeah,
annoying. Like, nobody liked him.
he looked up to that guy and like it was like his big dick sucker. It was fucking weird. Because when he first came around, he came around to stop that guy from bullying women. Then he became his bitch. When the guy doxed him, he became his bitch. Literally
Yeah,
became
we
his
weren't
bitch.
around back then. I don't know what happened prior to that, but
He was his biggest enemy. He's the one. When you see the Ripper and the wife at the police station, that's who they're making the report on. Harry. That's who they're making that report on. They went to
oh,
the
it's Harry.
yeah, that's who they're making the report on. Because he was like, I'm the defender.
Harry gave her diarrhea.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, that's what they. Yeah, that's what they said. And then they became friends. I got no time for people like that. Like these people who fucking fuck each other over. And
Flip
then become
floppers. Oh my
friends.
God. YouTube is filled with them.
Yeah, that's
If
why like me and
I'm
my
so
friends.
stubborn, like if I don't like you, it's forever.
Yeah, well, like the people
Unless you apologize, like I'm kind of a sucker for a minute, but like honestly, I'll hold a grudge for a lifetime.
well, it depends what it is. If it's something stupid, I don't care. But if somebody's
Yeah.
really fucking with people, looking up your family and shit, and then you cuck and be their friend,
Oh
right?
hell no, that's a
You
forever no, no.
fight with them, be their friend again. You look like a bunch of weirdos. These people look like
Yeah.
fucking weirdos. That's why, like I was gonna say, me and my friends that I stream with on here have always been friends. Never stuck each other in the back or pulled any of that finoikery. Those other people, everybody you see them on stream with was their enemy at one point, friend. It's all
We started noticing that, and we saw the open door shuffling constantly, and we realized like this guy just wants to fight. He doesn't care who it is. It's always going to be somebody, whatever. We started losing interest. And then Harry went nuts one day on in the chat. He wasn't on panel. He went nuts on, oh no, he was on panel. He started cussing out Maria, and we were pissed. And instead of, the first time, SoFlo like checked him, and he would play nice again in chat, but he knew none of us liked him, so he was just a controlling asshole. Then he attacked Maria again, and SoFlo didn't defend Maria. SoFlo kind of just like let him. So we all left. All of us left, and SoFlo's chat went from like 1,300 views to like 200 views.
And half of them were bought
because it was all the hive, and Jules, like, first Jules left, and then Maria and all of us left, and everybody was gone. Everybody.
Those guys are as entertaining as watching paint fucking.
Yeah, and then they had like 5 people in their chat ever since. So
they were a bunch of losers who would just dox and bully people's families. A bunch of
we didn't know that, because at first they were saying that was done to them.
Yeah, that was done to them. Yeah, it wasn't. They just lie.
Yeah, we saw that.
Doing that. If anything, they were doing that to each other and became friends. And there's nothing more weaker and scummier and cuntier than 2 people being friends on here and then torturing each other, fucking with family, all this, then being friends again. It's disgusting. They both.
But we were tricked because SoFlo was calling everybody Your Highness. He was sounding like he was so respectful when he talked to people, and I don't know. We didn't know.
Yeah, you didn't know how no one's gonna know.
We didn't know. And then, I don't know, the masks started slipping and slipped more and more and more. And
it always will. If people's you watch somebody for a year or so, you will get to see, you won't know everything about that person, obviously, but you'll get to see what kind of personality, character they have, right? Like,
yeah, you can't hide yourself forever.
No, you can't. Yeah, you always show your ass.
Yeah.
Always. And that's why that whole little crew of misfits and doxers and clown rat lovers and shit, they all stick each other in the back, become friends, stick each other in the back. And
because they're bad people to begin with. They're not moral people, so they don't have standards. And because they don't have standards, they go in and out of relationships with each other. It's all so unhealthy.
Yeah, it's real weird shit. Real weird stuff, those people.
Yeah.
They could bully old women on here and like weak beta dudes, but that's about it. Like any real.
It was so funny when Harry tried to bully Maria, because Maria ended up, I think, bullying Harry. Maria got the best of that.
Yeah, guys, he's just a weird old dude who gets drunk at night and lives off fantasies on the internet, right? Telling people he's a Vietnam vet and shit. Crazy.
I know. And then once we learned, like, we got tired. I was so mad at them that I was like, I'm going to go watch other people, like all these people they've been talking shit about for the last 6 months. I'm going to check them out and see what it's about. Because maybe they were not bad. Like, maybe it really was the other people.
Yeah. How did you find, tell me how you found my channel in my first video.
I think from Angel Gotti, I would see you up on panel.
Oh, all right.
And then I was like, this guy's cool. He doesn't sound like what they're saying about him. Like, it's not,
Yeah.
And then when I realized they were such liars and they would make stuff up and make up paperwork and make all that bullshit, then I felt like horrible that we were even in that chat listening to all that other stupid shit.
Yeah, people don't know.
But
on YouTube, in case they go check the person out or research them or something, right? Like if I just came in and said, hey, this guy burnt my house down, you're gonna believe it until you go realize there was no fire and no house was burnt down.
Right. Yeah. And we didn't even know about, I should just speak for myself, but I didn't even know about the charge it. Like, I didn't know any of that stuff about SoFlo back then. We didn't know any of that.
Now, do you know who put that out? Harry put that out.
But Harry, we didn't even know that SoFlo had like done that to a woman and what his charges were.
Yeah, and I figured, I was like, half of those women probably don't even know. They're literally talking to a ripper. Like,
Yeah, we didn't know.
then
Of
there's
course.
women that won't care, like that ugly bitch Bambi, who won't care, right? Someone like that will team up with fucking 10 rippers, right? There's people like
Well,
that.
she doesn't have any. She's another one who doesn't have standards. Anybody
No,
who's ever been on Deadly's panel is like a total
that
bottom
guy
feeder.
Deadly he talks as like a pedo. He does pedo talk, and but he
He's
said you got girls,
disgusting. He
kids.
does more than talk that. He's just a gross person. And the funny thing is like as gross as he is and how much information they all have about him, that's disgusting. They still go in there and let Deadly cuss him out and
Does he still
tear him
stream?
apart. And then
Is
they
he,
go back again. It's just like
is he still
the
on YouTube? Is he still on YouTube?
yeah, because Jules was playing him, I think yesterday or the day before. And not only like he's not just on YouTube now, he shows his big plump catcher mitt face.
Oh, really?
He goes on camera.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
guy's. When I seen those screenshots of him talking sexual about those kids, I was like, "What a dirty motherfucker."
He's disgusting. And he looks like a button on a fur coat. He's
Well,
like
I
so
figured he was
gross.
an incel. Even before I knew what he looked like, I knew he was an incel.
Yeah, he's total. He's like one. He's this is total description of one.
Yeah, anybody
Complete.
who's
He
willing to
looks
be
like one.
somebody's lackey and little fuck boy or fuck girl on here and get ordered around, you got a mental issue, right? It's like, why would you want this man or woman's friendship so bad when you're letting them insult you and shit? It's weird.
I know, and just keep going back. Like, what is wrong? Ugh.
Well,
He
a
does
lot of these
horrible things
people.
and he doxes everybody and puts out their stuff.
Here's
He
why.
makes accusations about about the girls and they just always come back. It's just so gross to watch,
They're
honestly. I
lonely.
can't.
A lot of these people, they're like that other guy would come in. They have no friends in real life, right? This is their social life in these chats. They might not even like the content creator, but they'll hang out in the chat just to talk to people. Or a lot of these dudes and women are a bunch of thirsty fucking men and women who try to date and fuck everything they see on here. And they just want to
Ew.
be in the chats to try to get a boyfriend or a girlfriend. It's fucking
Yeah,
ridiculous.
there's all that variety. You're right.
I
It's
hate that
kind of
shit. I don't play that shit on here. I don't fuck with women on here or date chicks off the internet or none of that. I meet women in real life. I don't hate on anybody who does, but I actually despise these simps, these beta fucking
well,
simps.
because you're probably gonna get the bottom of the barrel on here, right? Like anybody will want to date.
It doesn't. It's just weird. They're a bunch of creepos, liars, and weirdos. Or
Exactly.
I just picture your whole dating life, or if you are a single person, your dating life is trying to score somebody on YouTube who's a half a country or state or 20 states away or 20 countries away. It's fucking weird.
I know.
It's super
You know,
weird.
and people have affairs and break up marriages on here in
Really?
other countries. That just happened in our community.
No
Two
way. Hey,
girls, two girls from the women's community ended up having an affair, and one of them left
really?
their husband, the other one didn't. But they go see each other on vacation, and the neither husband knows.
How
And
far
one of
away
them
did
got
the
it.
people live? How far away did they live?
Um, one's in Scotland, and one's like in mid America.
And what did their husbands and wives think they were going?
They know they're going. They just think they're friends from
Wait, wait,
YouTube.
wait. All right, so a guy thinks his wife is going to go be friends with another guy, and nothing is.
Yeah, she leaves her son and the husband, and she goes to Scotland and
Haha.
sees her girlfriend, who, by the way, left her husband for her. She left
Wow,
her husband and moved out, and got her own apartment after like 20 years or something like that.
that's super weird. But what a
Yeah,
beta
if you
husband!
saw them both, it would get weirder. It's really gross.
what kind of husband would let his wife do that? Like, what a beta too, and losing
Well,
that.
maybe he probably doesn't like her. I don't know. He
And
just
maybe
thinks
he
she's
wants to
going
leave.
on her vacation, with the girls.
But it's really her lover or something.
It's
Yeah.
her lover. It's her lover who left her husband.
Well, I remember the one girl. There was a few women who even died go meeting dudes. Some guy left her at a
Yeah,
hospital.
that was so oh my
It's
god.
like don't go meeting
That's
people.
that's the bottom of the barrel kind of people that come through.
The
That's
thirsty ones, men or women, who have any thirsty man or woman in these chats who are always flirting or looking for someone to hook up with, is a
yeah.
fucking weirdo.
There's a lot of desperate people here.
Yes, you'll find. I've noticed that in my chats before, seeing like some of the dudes all simpy to the women all the time. Like I keep it to myself. I'm like, what a fucking simp, man. What a fucking simp. I bet you they could take you for all your money too. Fucking dopes. It happens on here. That's funny though.
Yeah.
Crazy people. Very strange.
Yeah.
Especially for like.
It's like watching a car accident. You just can't stop. You can't look away.
Well, I do like cringy stuff. Don't get me wrong, but certain things like I can't watch. But I do like cringy train wrecks and like cringe fest.
Yeah, it's fun to watch stuff like that from your safe little house. You don't have to like be involved.
What was that one guy, the C-Rax guy? They sent him a computer, Xbox, and it like blew up his computer or something. Then he went out and got beat up. Like there's weird guys on here like that. They'll just they become like local content themselves. They'll get arrested, fight with their neighbors, all kinds of crazy stuff.
Oh my God. People like William.
Yeah, that's another weird dude, man. They're lonely. Really they're lonely people who have, like I said, no family or friends in real life, no social life whatsoever. It's just
they don't deserve one though. They're pretty ratchet people, like nasty. The things he says about his daughter and the things Pizza has said about his daughter, like they're so disgusting.
Oh, he has a daughter?
Yeah, he has a daughter.
No way, really?
Well,
wow.
He lies so much, but the reason I know it's true is because I heard him talk about it before. He said he doesn't talk to his daughter because she's dating a black man.
You think that's true, or he's just saying that to try to like get some donations?
He said he didn't know he had a daughter until like she was grown, and then when he found out, he went to go meet her, and he like didn't like her.
Did he say how he found out?
I forget. I think he did say, but I don't remember how. Because
Gotcha.
I saw him talking about this like a year ago, and then he said she looked just like his mother, and so he knew that it was his, and then she just wanted stuff from him, so he just never saw her again. She was just an end lover.
But how would she want? He don't got nothing, so what would she take from him? I don't get it. Like
he's just a narcissist. He should be caring for her now.
Yeah, it's your daughter, right?
But he's incapable of even caring for himself. So
yeah, he can't take care of
he can't even take care of that dog.
I mean, that dog don't go to the vets or nothing.
That poor dog sits in a car all day, a hot car. So sad.
What state does he live in? Does he live in Florida still?
Yeah, Florida.
How hot is it down? Oh, well, it's the winter now, but it still must be in the 70s, right?
Well, I don't know. It's hot here, but it gets hot in the car.
Especially in the summertime in those states. Damn, man. Yeah, you can't. Anytime in the summertime you got a dog in a car, you better have the windows open and driving, or have water in the car. You can't leave them in there; they'll bake.
But it just stayed like that. It never gets reprieve. It lives there. Day after day after night after night. Like that's not a place where a dog that needs a lot of exercise.
Did he have a camper for a while, or does he still have the camper?
No.
Yeah, because how does a grown man?
That's when I watched him. I watched him when he had the trailer thing, and then he lost the trailer, and then once in a while I would tune in, but I saw him.
How do you sleep in a car without fucking your back up, right? Like, if you're in an emergency, I could do it, right? I could pull it off maybe a night or two, but there's no way I could sleep a week in my car. Like, where do you sleep, right? Like, that's got to be so uncomfortable.
I know, and the dog doesn't even get to stand up. It literally has to lay down all day and sit with him in the car. Like, I don't know.
He must do something, though. I have somewhere to go. Who knows? There's probably a lot of people like that who probably wear their welcome out with their family or friends, and just like a man without a country, you would call them, right?
Yeah.
Just drive around.
Well, the things he said about his own mother and his brother are so hideous. Like, I don't blame his family for wanting nothing to do with him.
Yeah, probably. What do they call that? Disgruntled, like estranged from each other. Probably haven't got along in years. Shit
Well,
like
he's oh, I'm sorry, baby. He's mentally ill. So
yeah,
like,
totally. Well, here's a guy who tells everybody he's a mobster, for Christ's
oh
sakes.
my
No one
God, he's
believes
just like
him.
Bambi. He's so confused. They just
Yes, Bambo's not
they
related to Vinnie Palermo. That's a lie. She's so
they
mentally ill,
want
that
to they
lady.
want to live a fantasy, and they just their
Yeah.
lives are so horrible that they just have to pretend.
Yeah, all they do is that lady's a doxer. She's a fucking nut. A lot of these people are around here who tell like
Yeah,
lies that
they
they're
just
like
want to fight. Like
administrators.
people, her, she's one too. They just want to fight, and if it's not one person's, the face is going to keep changing, but it's going to be the same fight. She's just
Yeah,
always going to be fighting with
every
someone.
time. Yeah, every time ever since I've known who that moron was, she's a musical chair of friends fighting and hating her and all that stuff.
Exactly.
Backstabbing, letting the dudes over there like Ruski going over there and banging her and all that shit.
Ew.
And then first she was
Oh
at first she
God.
loved him. First she loved him, and then she only felt bad for him and gave him a place to stay because she helps people. It's like bullshit, lady. You let him over there because you liked him. You don't want to just help people. The fuck.
Ugh. And who
Weird.
does that with their kids in the house? Like
Some,
God.
and why do you think the guys, anybody that you really see hanging out with Bambo, wants to get blown off her and use her for a blowjob? I'm sorry to talk cruel, but I'm just being realistic because she's the type of scandandino who would let any guy just come by her house, right? So that's why they use Bambo for sexual reasons.
Ugh, it's all so gross. I get bad visuals. Ugh.
Yeah, disgusting shit. Like I said, there's a lot of
Yuck.
filthy, sick fuckers off here. A lot of dudes who couch surf, homeless motherfuckers who are looking for some insecure woman to live off. Right?
Yeah.
You got a whole generation of those men in the world right now. Whole generation. I know a few people I went to school with. I ran into one kid. Obviously, I'll never say no names. About a month ago, I'm like, "How you doing?" He's like, "Oh, I'm living with this lady. He's just some fucking. He's my age, a bum who just lives off a woman. Doesn't work, lives off a woman, and the woman goes out, works her ass off, and he sleeps on her couch all day. He probably plays PlayStation and fucking eats her food. It's like, what the fuck?
I get so mad at women like that. I don't know why you get mad. It just makes me mad. It makes me mad. I don't know why.
Well, if it makes her happy, right? If you want to take care of some man child, as long as he's not hurting you or your family, hey, go for it. It's pathetic, but hey, that's on you. But
It's the weakness. I hate it. Makes me want to punch air. It's just the weakness in people I cannot take. Like, and I don't know why it bothers me so much if people
yeah.
are weak.
Well,
But
there's a nation of look how weak they are. A lot of weak people. Look, we've seen just on YouTube alone of people like, I'll make a video about you and lie about you, and these people, I'll be your friend then. I'll be your friend then. Like, imagine being that fucking weak.
like Angel.
You took the words out of exact. Look at that. Right? Here's a guy who said he was going to grape your kids, your babies, your grandbabies, made fun of every dead
Unbelievable.
family member you can think of, right? Made her cry. I've witnessed it, right? The whole nine. And then just bend your knee and, no, he's nice now. Total weak son. What a weak fucking person. No integrity.
Ugh.
I have
It
no
makes me
respect.
mad. I can't stand
In
people like
general.
that.
Yeah, I have no respect for someone like that. Is you know what a real scumbag is? Like just scum, right? Someone who has no respect for themselves at first, right? No
Yeah,
respect.
a lot of these people here don't have any respect for themselves.
No, they don't. Either that or you'll find the people who are like, all right, I'll just take these people on to get some subs, right? Those kind of scumbags. You got the
But that's
generally
still
weak
not having
people.
respect for yourself, because what
No,
the
it's
fuck is
not.
subs gonna do for you? Like, who cares?
Yes, no, it's not.
I
No.
respect myself more. I give a shit about a sub. I don't even care about a sub.
Well, these people,
But,
the ones that do, all right, they
yeah.
there's a bunch. You got a lot of different kind of people. Some people on for money, some people on for emotional fucking
Yeah,
love.
you're right. I didn't think about that.
You got a lot
That
of
wasn't
different.
fair of me.
You got a lot of different psychos on here for different reasons, like that, right? Like when you're crazy enough to, like I said, weak enough to get bullied by some fucking idiot on a computer. Like, ignore the fucking idiot, right? Who gives a fuck? Or there's some weird half of Fanuc who gets it at the ass talking shit about you. Who gives a fuck? Ignore the clown. Imagine becoming that, and as a woman too, right? Dealing with some dude who fucking hurt women. Like, what weak women, man, and weak dudes too. Like these guys got
And
wives, and
the things he said about her own granddaughter, like I
yeah,
don't
they
know
don't.
how
Nothing sacred. Nothing sacred.
nothing.
I've seen the men
Ugh,
on here too with these wives, with their wives. These people torture their wives, all this shit, then they become best friends with them. There's
I
no way
don't
I'd
get it.
befriend any motherfucker on here that ever fucked with my family. Or if I had a wife, they fucked with my wife or something. There's no way I'm forgiving that shit.
Never.
You got that. How do you respect yourself? Right? It's like, how do you have any fucking self respect? And how do people
Yeah.
have any
And they're
respect?
the ones who lie nonstop too. The ones who have no self respect. They don't care about they have no respect for you because they don't even respect themselves.
Yeah, if you don't respect yourself, you're not going to respect no one else, right? That's why I say
Yeah.
nothing sacred. They don't care if like you tortured their wives, tortured their children. Nothing sacred, right?
Imagine
That's that
I
was
don't
grade.
know.
That was
I
eighth grade. You stood back, but you'll
those
see.
people must not believe in God because how can you just like I don't know.
Even
I'd be
an
afraid I wasn't going to heaven.
even an atheist or something with self respect, nobody would ever befriend someone, especially the whole computer. All the people watching you, seeing these people torture you and torture your wife, put your wife up and call her this and that, and now they're good guys. It's just pathetic. Like that's why I
It
can't even
is
watch these
pathetic.
things. Or anybody who does that call the liars, like yeah, Wilt Wallace, yeah, Dr. Bambo, like figure skater, doctor. Fucking ridiculous. That lady's so insane. She's like a
Doctor.
female Phoebe. Literally a doctor, an ice skater. What a fucking weirdo. I remember
A
one time it was so
Palermo.
uncomfortable. One time I was on stream with her. She hit on me. It was so uncomfortable, man. I don't know what she was like, MRE, you're very handsome. I'm like, oh, thank you. I was just like, you thirsty. I felt like saying, you thirsty, fucking, groveling, homely looking bitch. Don't stop that shit.
She's all, do you need a doctor?
Yeah, you need a doctor. I'll fix your leg. Fucking weird people saying they're related to famous people or people. What someone said they were related to a famous baseball player one time. I forget. I think it was Nolan Ryan. I forget who it was, but they were
Ooh,
saying
I
they were.
used to love Nolan Ryan. He was on the Angels.
Yeah. He played for the Rangers, the Angels, a lot of teams, the Mets. But I remember one pro saying they were Nolan Ryan's cousin. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. Well,
Maybe
like,
they were.
oh no, they were proven they weren't because they admitted they lied. Like a
Oh.
month later, they admitted they lied because they told someone else. They mentioned another. They changed the ball player's name, so he went from Nolan Ryan's cousin to some other ball player that I forget.
He's whoever's cousin of the team you like.
So I think the person caught him in the chat. They were like, "Wait, so you're related to two famous baseball players?" And that's when I was like, "All right, they're bullshitting. Nolan Ryan's not your fucking cousin." Because you all of a sudden want to be cousin with this new baseball. Because what's the odds of? I'm sure there's someone out there that has maybe two cousins that have baseball, but what's the odds of having two famous baseball player cousins? That's got to be really low, right? Odds, right? Of having two cousins that are famous baseball players. I don't know.
Yeah, that's a really, really, really high odd or low odd.
Yeah, exactly. It's like people like when you're a little kid, like in school, people would make up stupid things like their father met Michael Jackson or something stupid like that, right? Like little kid shit. I remember when we were kids, some kids, my mom's 7 foot tall, and the other kid like my mom's 8 foot tall, like arguing about something so stupid and childish.
My dad's gonna beat up your dad when he gets home from work.
Well, if you think a lot of these old boomer types, like the Harrys and that's what they are. They're like feeble, even the Bambos, they're feeble-minded people. And they're almost like children. They resort back to children almost. It's fucking weird. And then when they crash out, though, there's nothing better than like a clown like that when they crash out. There's some funny clip channels out there with a lot of these weirdos crash outs because they always just show their ass totally right when they crash out. It's fucking hilarious.
Hey, what happened to, speaking of clowns, did you see Michael Sacchio left?
Who? You broke up.
Michael Sacchio, he's gone.
Is he go? I don't know. I don't know. Is he? I haven't
I
watched him
think
in a
so
while.
because at night I look for things that are on that don't have commercials while I go to sleep,
Yeah.
and I couldn't find anybody, and I went to look for him, and he wasn't there.
Yeah, I don't know. After the puppy thing, and I got in a fight with him, I didn't pay attention to him no more, and it was too gross
Oh, the puppy
about that.
thing. Oh,
And I
yeah.
did one video on it. I couldn't even do more than one on it because it was just so gross to me that I couldn't even like do more than one video
I
on.
love how he pretended he got all mad and pretended he was like, I was just kidding to see if you guys would fall for it. I'm like, shut the fuck up. Do you think we're really that stupid
Well,
that you,
these
oh
people
my God.
believe their subs are that dumb, or they'll just go along with it. Like even all the people that are in that chat that were acting like they would believe him, they didn't believe it. They were just going along with it, you know.
Who says something disgusting just to see if somebody, like, no,
Nobody.
dude, you were telling a story, you were into it, you were laughing about it, you're gross.
Well, if he's telling the truth, then his he did it to trigger everybody, right? So his plan worked. He's just an old queen who told too much about his personal life,
Old queen.
grossed people and grossed people out, right? And regretted it the next day. And any dude who lets other men and women control him and control his channel is just a weak person in general, right? Imagine letting
Yeah,
some
wasn't Carlos in charge of that channel? Or
yeah,
more
Carly was he was the
Carly and Moron Mo,
yeah, both they were the mommy and daddy of it,
the
and like
mommy and daddy.
just weird shit.
They're daddy and daddy. Maureen's more manly than Carlos.
Well, Carlos is
No offense to Carlos.
yeah, she's definitely feminine. She could probably beat
Yeah,
him.
I know she looks like a Fred Flintstone in
I
real
never
life.
seen her. I never seen her. They're probably
I just can tell by her voice.
oh, because I was saying they're probably putting a fake picture of her out because they
I
don't know.
feel like she has linebacker shoulders and she's like built like a wall with little arms and
It's who knows. I never
and
seen.
had Fred Flintstone's head. That's how I visualize her.
Who knows? I never seen what she looked like. She could be someone like get out of here and like punch in the face type of like Ronda Rousey, like the Ronda Rousey type that will beat people up on a stage. Ask me a question, I'll punch
Oh
you.
my god, that's so funny.
But
Get out of
he let
here.
that guy totally run his chances. Like, dude, like you don't have a show. It's not like he's got a production team, right? You just hit live. You don't need a crew. That's like me saying I need 5 people to help my channel. To like, no, it just go live, right? I don't need like he's taking care of the chat. There's 100 people with wrenches. They can block somebody if they're bad. Like you don't need a whole team to run your channel. That's super weird.
Who, Sacchio? He had a whole team of wrenches.
Well, no, I think he just had Carly like in the chat screaming at everybody. Carly, nuts. It's just like, man. And he don't and the guy Carly's got no self-awareness. How dumb do you look? And do you need to control a chat? Like it's not even your chat, too. It's fucking weird. I'd feel like an idiot going in someone's chat trying to act like I'm the boss. So I say
Yeah,
I'd feel like a loser,
yeah.
trying to tell
I've
people.
never been in his chat because Maureen's always blocked me from the get. So I've always hated her and she's always blocked me. So I've never been in Michael Sacchio's chat. And after they blocked me again when she was like speaking, I don't even know what she said because she was saying something and then they blocked me and they wouldn't let me talk. And then I was like, fuck
Yeah, I
that. So
remember
I just
that.
walked away. I walked away and I don't even know what happened after that. I have no
Yeah, I
idea.
forget what it was about. I didn't really
She
pay
was
attention.
in the middle of trying to tell people I was racist. She's so
Oh,
stupid.
everybody's racist, right?
It's
Everybody's
so
racist.
stupid.
Yeah, it's dumb. It's like, all right, so someone made a
Yeah, I'm
comment.
whatever she wants me to be, but she's just a stuff. Like I keep trying to tell her that I'm straight and I'm not interested, but I don't know. She's like obsessed.
There's a lot of people on here that get obsessed with people or big obsessions. We got this. Oh, windstorm. There's people on here that get obsessed and fucking will call your families. Look at all those weird, like the Ripper dude. That guy was making videos with me for 4 years. I think he still is. Hey, keep going. I
Oh
ignore
no,
them.
I think he's gone too. I don't know. I haven't looked for a long time, but I know a long time ago people said he left in the women's community. But I don't
Really?
know.
Maybe he
I
did.
think I think they're gone.
Maybe he did. I don't know. But yeah, those people made videos of me all the time. I never cared. I'm not going back because they want you to go back and forth. I'm not going back and forth with some
I know
loser.
you made them look so stupid because you would just ignore them, and they would repeat. He would repeat himself like nobody even watched anymore because they already knew what he was going to say, and nobody
Yeah,
wanted to hear that shit anymore.
exactly.
And
How many times are you going to lie on someone? Because here's the problem. Yeah, all he did was get me subscribers and people to come over. Because
exactly, that's how I found you.
there you go. And I'm on stream with you right now, bullshitting because people are going to say, all right, this guy's a raper. Well, he's an informant and a double agent. All right. Well, where's the proof of that? Right. And if I was a
Yeah,
double agent, why would I be on YouTube? Right. And what is a double agent? You'd have to be part of two countries and like some CIA and two. It's fucking weird.
Pizza said that a long time ago when it was happening. Pizza said that they made up paperwork on you.
Yeah. Well, they try to say I told on people, molested my
Yeah,
niece. Like my
I
niece,
don't know. There's
my
I
niece
don't
is
know.
on my stream with me. I see my niece all
And
the
guess who's the one? You know who? Yeah, you know how we all found out that Angel wasn't really a Gotti? It was all from SoFlo. He was the one. He told everybody two
oh the
years
ripper.
ago.
Yeah, I never paid attention to that back then until because they would do it. They were being nasty with it, calling like insulting the old ladies and shit. And this is when I was friends with her back then. I never paid attention to that. What made me
But
believe
it
that
cracks
was
me up because he's like defending it now. It was him. SoFlo's the one that found out her last name was Rickard.
yeah,
He told everybody behind the scenes that that's not, she wasn't her dad. She's not a Gotti.
but he was a fanboy the whole time who just wanted to become friends with a bully or a friendship.
Yeah.
Yeah, I realized she wasn't his blood kid. Now that is her father, because if you adopt a child, that
Oh
is your,
no, I believe that too.
but
Yeah,
not blood father.
absolutely.
But that's
Uh,
not the blood father.
No,
Because
I never said that. I'm telling you what they were
yeah,
telling everybody.
yeah, and I know, I remember them saying that, but I never paid attention to it back then because she didn't act like that. But when I seen her like flip on every belief she said she had and befriend the people who I seen her cry from torturing her and torturing her family, giving out her kids plates. How could you be that weak to be friends with these people? Like, how could you be that no respect for yourself or your children to befriend these people and just go along with their lies, like, and act like they never tortured you and well, we did it all. It's like you're fucking nuts. And anybody go
It's
along
kind
with
of
that?
sad in a way because she obviously must fear him. You know, she
Yeah,
fears him.
oh, fear ain't the word. Big fear. And I don't know
It's
why. It's like when I remember a long time ago, how many times me and her kid told her, just ignore them. Who cares? It's some idiot with 10 people watching him. Why do you got to reply to these morons every time? She was a mental midget who could not ignore the people. Just stupid. And then became their friends. It's so weak. It's so weak. No, she's
you know, and
definitely.
it's hard to ignore people though when they're saying stuff like that about your family and about you. Like I get it. I get how hard that is.
Not all right. Think about this. Let's say you had a channel with a couple hundred people watching you, and there's some channel with 5 people making up some crazy lie. Are you going to fight back and forth with them people and help them get subs? And not
Oh
only that,
hell no.
exactly. So you ignore them.
No.
You
No,
ignore them
no. But
because
you
all
know
you're
what? I've
doing.
had to come to realize a lot of people aren't as strong as me. And I try to have grace because I do get mad. I don't know why I get mad at those people. I don't
Yeah,
know why it makes me mad because I feel like I've had to go through that and so much more. Like, bitch, get up there, get through it, like, do it.
yeah, they're weak.
So
Like I said, anybody picture somebody attacking. You have kids, right? You said you have kids, right?
I do
All right,
too.
so picture
Yeah.
someone up here putting pictures of your kids saying they're going to honor them and all that,
Oh
and then
my
next
God.
year, and
Don't
then next
even,
year you're this
don't,
now.
MRE, don't even continue because I will, you're going to make me get in my car. I'll drive somewhere right now just at the thought of it.
Well, that's what
I would go crazy.
most mothers, and I respect women who are like mama bears. Like shout out to the Watcher Crazy lady. She shot some. She had to defend her son's life and shot someone over it. Right?
What?
Yeah, that's defending your kid.
Oh
Uh,
my God. Good
my,
for her.
my mother would never befriend somebody who lied about me and my little brother or my family. Like that's some weak shit. Or men too. I see men do it on here too. Like
Well, because your mom loves you and she respects you and she respects herself. You
yeah,
know, you
people
have
who
to
talk
respect
to their
yourself.
wives like you're a man, somebody's torturing your wife and your kids, and you become friends with them afterwards.
MRE, what happened to Watcher Crazy? I had no idea that. I don't know anything about
Some
that
guy
story.
some guy was like jumping her son, and ready to shoot her son, and she shot the guy in the
Oh
leg.
my God, how traumatic.
Yeah, but at least she defended her kid, right? Like, what if, like, no, what if she just like, oh my God, and threw her hands in the air and ran in the house, and then the
No, good for her. Good. Oh my God, that is. But how traumatic for that to even happen. My
oh hell
God.
yeah, that's gotta suck, right? For sure.
So she only shot him in the leg.
Yeah, to get him off, I guess. Yeah, I
I
don't
would
know
have
the
blown his
story,
fucking
but
head off.
I remember her telling the story, and I remember like parts of the
Oh my
story.
God,
Not
that's
what I
crazy.
remember. But
Yeah, that's a mama bear.
yeah, so picture someone sitting there and letting someone pull a gun out and trying to kill your kid. Like, fuck that. You got to do something about it.
Oh my God, yeah. That's
Or
just
even on
like,
the internet, like to befriend people that man or woman on here, befriend people who tortured your wife and your mom. It's like, what the fuck are you doing? That's why I
my
have no.
son and his best friend, when they were like teenage, I think they were 15 and they got in a fist fight. And I was so like, I used to love, I still love him. I mean, he used to, but he used to like live at my house. So I kind of supported the kid. He was constantly at my house with my kids. And after they got in a fight, I never like my son forgave him. They're still friends. They're all grown now. I see him, but I still side eye him. Like I
Yeah,
never. He
that's
hugs me, and I'm
never.
just like, yeah, like get off me.
Yeah, you'll never forget that part of.
I'll never forget it. And they were kids.
Yeah, certain things you can forgive, but certain maybe some people just don't forgive shit, right?
I'm
It depends
psycho
what it
though.
is.
I'm like such a protective, crazy Italian. I'm such the epitome of a crazy nut Italian.
Now, are you part Italian, full blooded Italian? What is
I'm
your?
half. I'm half. But you know what? My mom's psycho too, and she's English.
So, what are you, English and Italian?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
All right. And what did your family? What part of Italy were your family from? Do you know?
Naples and Sicily.
All right,
My
Naples.
last name is a very common, well-known
Yeah,
name in
don't say
Sicily.
anything. Don't give these people any
Oh
clue.
no, no, I won't. But I'm telling you, it's very common in Sicily.
Okay, gotcha.
But my
And so, what is
grandma
your
was from
family?
Naples, and
So
my
your family,
grandpa,
they
huh?
immigrated. They immigrated to the West Coast.
They did. My grandma
Oh,
came
wow.
here by herself without her parents, with her older brothers, when she was like 10.
Oh, wow.
I know. And
There's not
they,
many Italians that went to the West. Most of the Italians, well, a lot
well,
of
they
them did.
settled in Ohio, so I still have like a lot of family over there.
All right,
Um,
Ohio. Yeah, that's right. There's Italians up there, Cleveland, Ohio, and stuff. Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
they were around Akron. I don't know where that is, but that's where all my family,
I believe it's near Cleveland. There's a lot of Italians.
all settled in Akron, and there was a lot of them because my brother, my uncles, my grandma's brothers, there was four of them. And then they all married Italian women also in Ohio. And then after that, when my dad was little and all their cousins were little, then they all came out together to California.
Oh, wow, all right. That's pretty cool. Like they
And you
all.
know what's awesome? All of them ended up living like within the two to three blocks from each other. All my aunts and uncles did.
Oh, that must
All
have
of
been
them.
cool. Then all the cousins are living near each other. They
Yeah,
can
we didn't though. Unfortunately, I was like 30 minutes away, but we'd go there for a Sunday dinner every single Sunday to my grandma's, and all my cousins were there because they all lived around. So it was
Yeah, New
so much fun.
Orleans, Amanda. Yes, there's a lot in New Orleans. That's where the first Italians were in New Orleans. The first
Oh, really?
Italian.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, the
I thought
first
it was like
Italian.
French. Don't they have like a French? I thought there was a lot of French people
Well,
settled there.
yes, the French settled New Orleans, yes, but there was a. I'm saying there was a lot of Italian immigrants. The first group of Italian immigrants to come over in a large swath went to New Orleans and lived down there first. Yeah,
Oh, wow.
yeah.
Interesting. I would love to go see like all the East Coast. I want to go see all that stuff. My cousin, actually, one of my Italian cousins, just moved to New Orleans because her brother is a doctor over there, and
Oh, really? Were they around with Katrina or no?
no, they were all out here. They were all still West Coast, but ooh, what the hell is that? My cat's going crazy. She freaked me out. I hate when they run around. I feel like they're chasing a bug or a lizard or something. It freaks me out.
What kind of animals do you have?
Well, my dog just passed in
Sorry to hear that.
November. Which like I didn't even put up a Christmas tree because I was so depressed over my dog. I had her
What
for
kind of dog was it?
she was a little Maltese. She was like a little Maltese Chihuahua mix. and she was tiny, and she was just the cutest little white puff I've ever
How
seen.
old was she when she passed?
Well, I adopted her. When I adopted her, she had had one puppy because she's so little. She could only have one puppy. And her puppy got adopted and she was still there and I felt bad. So I took her to see if I could foster her.
Yeah.
And then I was a foster fail because like after the first 20, I can't foster animals. I'll just keep them all. So I kept her and I had her for 12 years and I believe she
Oh
was
wow.
14. And she had a heart problem and a brain problem. Like she had water on the brain. And I've had her on medication ever since I pretty much got her. But it kept her alive all this time and she was just so she was
They
such a
live long.
fighter.
That's why little dogs are awesome. They live so long. Big dogs don't have long lives like that.
I know. She was the only dog I've ever had that lived that long. Yeah, big dogs normally live around 7 or 8 years, don't they?
Yeah, to 10. Yeah, yeah.
To
7, 8,
10.
9, 10. Yeah. Depends what breed. A mongrel will live longer. I've seen some mongrels, big mongrels live to 13, 14, But usually
Yeah.
dog breeds will pass away around 10, 11, things like that.
I've never not had a dog my whole like till now because I've always had dogs that overlap.
Yeah,
And it's
gotcha.
weird. I feel like I'm living without my right arm. Like it's strange.
You ever think of getting another one or no?
I do, and I really want to, but my life is so busy right now with my family and the baseball games and oh god, my cat. Please don't come in with anything.
No, you wouldn't really have time
I'm
for that.
so busy with all the kid like family stuff that I just don't want to leave it alone and
Well, plus they
I
gotta go
don't
through
know.
a
I'm
couple
struggling. My
stages.
brother's begging me to have babies. He's like, just wait a year, go travel and have fun because I can never do anything because my dog was always
Well, they're
medicated.
a huge
Like,
responsibility. Animals are
yeah, she had
a
to take
huge
medication twice
responsibility.
a day, and I just never wanted to leave her.
Why did
So
she
I
have
don't
to put
know.
you said the water on the brain? What caused that?
Yeah, it was weird. Like she would have like seizure kind of she wouldn't have seizures, but she would have like episodes that were kind of like seizures, like her little eyes would kind of sink in and she'd like be unstable. And it turns out she was on this like adult medication, like human medication. I forget what it was called. So what was she taking? She's taking furosemide and like she took like 4 different things, but I had to give her like an adult, like something we buy over the counter.
Yeah. How
I
much
had to
did it
have it
cost you?
compounded and made for her because she was so tiny. That's another thing. All her meds had to be made at a pharmacy in New Jersey and
No
then
shit.
shipped. Yeah.
It's because she was so small. They had to mix things and shit.
Yeah, she was like 5 or 6 pounds. So,
Wow.
but anyway, I'm just
Yeah, the
trying
dogs
to
are no joke.
adjust.
They cost you. They cost money and time. Animals. They're not like you
Oh
just
my
get
God,
one
so
and they're
much,
there.
so much money and so much time.
Yeah, it's not like you just get and they're like a kid. You got to take care of them, right?
Exactly. People don't understand that too. It is like having a kid, literally like having a kid. But
Yeah, yeah. Even my dog, right? There's things that like some people will ask me to go do things. Like certain things I can't do. I got a dog. I gotta get home to a dog and let him out, go to the bathroom, right? Like
I know. And
you
people
can't.
that don't have the responsibility don't understand.
No, they don't. No, they don't. Like I had this one girl was like, "Oh, come stay over. I got a dog, man. I got to get home." Like, "Oh, I'll bring you home in the morning." Like, no. Like, oh, if I go home in the morning, there's gonna be feces in my house. I got to get home and get my
And you
dog
feel
out.
bad knowing your dog's at home, like waiting for you, you know?
Well,
It's just like,
that's my point. Is like these people who don't have dogs don't understand. She's like, "Well, can't you just call have somebody let them out?" Like, who the fuck's gonna go? Like, yeah, I'm just gonna call someone.
yeah,
Hey,
they don't get it. They
well, I'd
don't
rather
get it.
date them. So, in case it's my mom, I'm not going to bother my old mom and send my mother all the way to my house to her to take my. No, I'm not doing that. And I'm just not going to do that.
Then your mom knows you're spending the night. You're like, no.
No, that's not the thing. It's just that she can't take care of a big ass dog like this. And she's not my errand girl, my mother, right?
Yeah.
My mother
Yeah.
leaves. My mother don't drive when it's dark out, anyways, right? If it's dark out, she ain't leaving the house. So, and I'm not gonna make her go take my dog out. If I was in the hospital, maybe, right? But no, definitely not. People
Yeah,
are.
it's
My
definitely a
friend will be
different
like, "Hey, dude."
lifestyle.
Yeah,
I
my friend
know.
will be like, "Hey, hang out for a little longer." I'm like, "Dude, I gotta get home. My dog's gotta go out, right?" Like
I
people don't
know.
get
And
it.
you know what? I love not
It's like
feeling
their
that panic
responsibility.
anymore. I
Yeah,
love
it's
not
like,
having the anxiety. But and like worrying about going from game to game and not having to come in between to
what, to let the
check on
dogs
her.
out.
And
Heck yeah, see, yeah, it's a lot. So that's what your brother probably meant. Hey, have some freedom for us, and then if you want to get a dog later, get one.
yeah, but I'm really itching for a little toy, a red toy poodle. I'm really itching for one. Like I see them and I get so mushy about it.
Have you ever had a big dog or always small dogs?
Um, I've only had small dogs since I've had my own house, but I grew up with bigger dogs. I
What
had an
breed?
Irish setter and I had a collie. My collie was my favorite dog. Oh my god, I loved him so
They're
much.
very smart collies.
Oh my god, I taught him everything and he did it. And I was young, like oh my god, I just love that dog. And then I had what did we have? We had an Irish. I've had a golden retriever.
They're smart too. Golden retrievers are smart.
Yeah, ours was funny. Like he did not like kids or babies. He would try to attack them.
Really?
Yeah, it was weird. It was funny because he was really protective of my brother, and he was such a good dog. But he would literally like if he saw a baby in the house, he would open the sliding glass door and be able to get in. We
Oh
had to keep it
wow.
locked.
Maybe because he didn't grow up with them or something. Because
I don't
usually
know what he thought. I don't know, like how like they feel like there's sometimes I read that like dogs think like because they
they're
make
midgets.
they
Right.
think they're like squeaky toys because they make like weird noises,
Oh,
like
all
high
right.
pitched noises. I don't know.
Or maybe especially if a dog's not raised with a kid, like you said, they see them, they don't know what the fuck. Is this a little human?
Yeah,
What is this? Right?
yeah. It was just probably like, what's that thing doing in my house? Like, what is that?
Yeah, any big dog like
But
that shouldn't be around little kids if they haven't been grown up with them. Because I had a cousin one time who got bit by my aunt's dog because he went and tried. He was little. He was about 7 years old. He went and tried to pull the food away from the dog, and the
oh
dog
yeah, hell no, you can't do that.
no. And it was my aunt's fault, I guess, for not watching and paying attention. But
Well, the kid learned because
yeah, my other little cousin went over and tried to touch the dog food, and the dog nipped him on the head. Right, it made him bleed a little. Like he didn't rip him apart. He could have shredded him and killed him. He was a German Shepherd, so. But he only bit him, like gave him a nice little nick on the head, but enough to make the kid cry and bleed and make everybody go fucking get paranoid, right?
Yeah,
Like,
that's kind of scary.
yeah. So you got to know if you see my dog's good with kids and people. So like if I'm somewhere and somebody's kid wants to pet him, I go right ahead. Or I'm at the feast. I go to my neighborhood feast, and like one of my friends' kids, like, hey, can I pet the dog? I can go right ahead, and I know my dog's not going to bite the kid because he's been around kids since he was little. My godsons, my nieces, and stuff, nephews. He's been around kids his whole life. But if he wasn't around kids, I wouldn't let no kid pet him.
Yeah. My
Yeah.
daughter-in-law's mom, she raises German shepherds for a living for the police. She trains them
Oh
for the
wow,
police.
no shit.
And
Wow.
yeah, isn't that cool?
Yeah, that's
But
a good job.
but when my daughter-in-law has a little brother and he's in high school now, but when he was 4, this wasn't too long ago. It was probably like 5 years ago. Um he went out and all the dogs were out, all the German shepherds, and they attacked him.
Wow, how many
He
got
could
him?
I don't know how many, but he had to stay in the hospital for like a week or two.
Holy shit, a few weeks.
Because they're like in a group mental I don't know, it's like a pack mentality and he
Yeah,
was like
mentality.
small. Yeah, it was really sad. But they were good dogs. I mean, they're police dogs. She still does it too.
Oh
But
wow, that's
yeah,
bad.
she does
That's
it in Mexico now. She used to do it. She was doing it in California, or like she had a bunch of land
And what
over.
was it? Just German Shepherds she would train?
Yeah, it's just she just breeds German shepherds.
Yeah, they're very smart. I had a German Shepherd before, but the only thing about the only criticism I have of the German Shepherds is the shedding, right? I didn't
Yeah,
like
I
the way
hate.
my
Yeah, I know.
he
That
shedded
is.
too much. I loved him to death. He was a great dog, but He shed. That's why I like dogs with like shorter hair.
I know. I remember that too when I grew up with the collie. Oh my god, the hair was like
Oh
too
yeah,
much.
Holly's shed like sons of crazy shedding.
Yeah, and we're in California, so it's always hot, and it was just constantly shedding.
Now you
Constantly.
must have air condition out there, obviously. Could you think people could live out there without air condition?
Yeah, I don't use my air conditioning. I don't use it much, but I mean, where I moved from before, I had it on nonstop. I would just keep it on auto, whether it was winter or summer.
Was it
I would
hotter
keep
than
it.
Arizona? The where you live is it hotter than Arizona?
No,
All
no,
right.
it's
Well, they
not
say
hot.
Arizona. There's one state. I don't know if it's Arizona. They said if you didn't have air conditioning, you technically couldn't live there in case you had an underground house.
Oh
You get
yeah, Arizona and Utah and Nevada, all those like desert places get really hot. Where Vegas is, it reaches like they'll get like up to 120 degrees at the
shit.
river. Yeah.
120
Yeah, but
degrees.
it's dry heat. So like it's not the kind of heat
Okay.
you guys probably have never experienced dry heat.
I don't think I have.
It doesn't like it's not sweaty heat. It's just really dry. It feels like a hot windy heaters like a blow dryers on you, but it's windy. You know what
Not
I mean?
not
Like
muggy
that kind of heat.
and not muggy.
No, not muggy at all.
All right, yeah, because that muggy shit is the worst.
Yeah, honestly, muggy heat in the 80s is probably harder to deal with than dry heat in the hundreds.
You think so? Really? Wow.
Well, muggy heat, I mean, you really feel it. You're really sweating and feeling it. But yeah, it's hot though. Heat is heat.
Now, you didn't have snow, obviously, growing up, right? Living out there.
Yeah, we did like up in we have little hills around that you could drive like an hour away and go see snow.
What about that Netflix show? Do you ever hear of that? The Murder Mountain in California?
No, what is that called? I want to watch it.
It's on Netflix. It's called Murder Mountain. It's called the Golden Triangle, where all the pot growers are, or the Green Triangle, Emerald Triangle, and it's like where
Is
all
that
these.
Northern California?
Yeah, it's in Northern California, and it's called Murder Mountain. And like some guy's son went up there to like trim pot for the summer, and he got killed. And like these vigilante guys found the body and all that. But so many people go missing over there. Like
Oh my
this
God.
this
I
lady,
love stuff like that. I love documentaries and all that stuff like around me. So I want to see that.
you should check it out because there's one lady
Yeah.
from Australia comes to California every year for a week or 2 3 weeks, and she goes around putting up missing posters of her kid to
Oh
find her
my
daughter.
God, how sad.
The daughter went to Belle. I've told you about this. The daughter went to Northern California to trim for the pot, right? Do the pot stuff, and she just was never found. No one knows what happened to her. There's a lot of people missing people like
Oh
that.
my God. It's probably human trafficking.
Either that,
They
or
get kidnapped and like sent away.
well, you know that guy Wexner, Leslie Wexner, the Victoria's
Yes,
Secret guy.
he was in the Epstein files.
Yes, well, that guy lived in Columbus, Ohio, and that's the capital of missing people. I'm not saying he's kidnapping them personally, but he's probably having people.
No, he is. He's in the Epstein files. He was trafficking through Victoria's Secret, and he also owns Bed Bath and Beyond. So don't buy anything from both of those companies.
He owns them.
He owns them, and he'll never be in trouble. They'll never prosecute him. So just don't buy from his. All we could do is just try to hurt him in the wallet. It's all anybody could
Yeah,
do.
I don't even know what Bath and Beyond is. What do
Bed
they?
Bath and Beyond. It's only online now. They used to have freestanding stores. They sell a lot of home goods.
Oh yeah,
But, yeah, and
well, Columbus, Ohio, is like the world's capital of like missing children in Columbus, Ohio.
oh wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah, there's like more, maybe America's capital. I could be overstating a little, but there's so many fucking missing people there. It's insane.
Oh my God, that's weird because you think it would be like a major state and city that where all the missing people are. It's just weird that it's Ohio.
Yeah, Columbus, but yeah, over in California, in Northern California, that Murder Mountain thing. There's so many. Like when you even see the documentary, you'll see all the pitches. Missing this one, missing that one. Now, don't get me wrong, not all of them probably get killed. Maybe some people move there and just are estranged from their family and go live their life or whatever. And
Yeah, but if if it seems to look like a pattern, it's
yeah,
probably the worst. They're
yeah,
probably
that's
gonna
what it
be.
looks like. It looks like a pattern because there's
That's
so many
crazy.
people that go there end up missing, right?
Gosh.
Either get killed up in those mountains or because they got a lot of like mountain law, right? Where no one calls the cops, they just fight with each other and all that shit.
Oh yeah, there's it's vigilante kind of shit.
Amanda said Washington D.C. Well, nearby Virginia, so many missing kids. Yeah, why? Why do you think that is? Exactly, it's crazy, especially with all the technology nowadays. It's like,
And you
wow,
know what? Just
people.
coming out, like everybody you see, like uh Oprah's school, like every time you see an elite person like trying to do like something for children or for children's school, it's usually ends up for nefarious reasons. That's how they traffic.
Yeah, and look at the people who try to get jobs there, right? Probably bad people, right? Or
And you
people
think like, oh, you think they're doing it, oh, right in your face, and it's just they're just trying to help kids, and it's a celebrity, so you think it's all on the up and up, but that's how they trick everybody because it's really that.
yeah, they make you feel comfortable, thinking, "Hey, it's Oprah
Yeah,
Winfrey,"
exactly. They make
or
you feel comfortable. You're right.
some popular fucking person, right? And you think, "Oh,
Yeah,
everything's
you
like."
think it's legit.
Well, then that guy, even that Paris Hilton and those that they were sent to schools when they were younger and like abused on ranches or whatever. What's that lady? Fuck. They were sent to like a bad boy girls'
Oh
school.
my god, I know. And I sent my son to one of those.
What was it like?
I
Like
sent my son to one, and I can't remember where it was. You know what? It was during the time when what's that talk show guy that Oprah? What's that doctor? That fake doctor, Doctor
Dr. Phil.
Phil. Doctor Phil had like those people on. They were supposed to scare your kids straight.
Oh, those are like military things too, right?
Yeah, that's where I
Yeah.
sent my son. Oh my god, he hated it. I wish I would never done it. It
What
cost
did
so
he
much
say?
money.
Did he say it was like they were assholes or were like military?
No, they made him go live on a hill, and he had to like
Really?
only he had to go like rub two sticks together to make fire to cook his meal. And he
Wow.
was all alone. There's nobody around to help you. You're like camping in a tent. Like
Well, there was
he
no
came.
supervision. Like, what if he ran away or something?
Oh yeah, there's. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know what happened up there. He hated it, and he won't talk about it. And is I don't know, but he came out. He came back to the airport covered from in soot from head to toe. They didn't even let him have him shower before they flew him back.
Wow, and they think that's what, tough love or something? That's
I
not.
don't know. It's like they were really pushing those things back then.
Well, that's what they did to the girl, Bad Baby. The mom, she was like in 2 a.m. They woke her up and like sent her there and shit.
That's what I did. Yeah, did they do that to her too?
I think they woke them up at 2 a.m. and they're like, "All right, get your stuff." And you
Well,
got
my son went to juvie. That's the only reason I sent him there. And he when he was getting released in the middle of the night, we all went and took him. The guys met me with there, and they flew him away. Like I wasn't gonna
what were
let
they
him
going
come
to
home.
send them? What were they going to send them to, like training school or prison?
No, it was one of those things. Those they flew out here to get him. We had to pay thousands of dollars. It was great.
So
I can
what?
only laugh about it because it sounds so stupid now.
What you thought he was going to get like military like
Yes,
training?
yes.
Like,
I thought they were gonna like make him scare him straight. Like not scare him straight, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, the scared straight
Like
stuff. They'll take
crack
the
him like
then.
like snap him out of whatever. I don't know. When I
But
just
sometimes that's just teenagers doing
But
too
they
much.
had like all those success stories and everything on those too, and those
Yeah,
could
that's
have
what they're
been
gonna
bullshit.
show.
They could have just paid people to say that. Who knows?
Well, they want to trick parents, right? Because they probably get these parents who are like, listen, I don't want my kid to end up in jail or something. So let me send them to this scared straight thing, and it straighten them out. And
That's
they
what I did. I was so afraid my son was going to end up in jail.
because they're gonna
Oh,
show the success stories, right?
and
Because there's gonna be
it was.
some.
I would never do it again. It was such a. And then when I heard what happened to Paris Hilton, I was like, oh my god.
Yeah, she said that, and they're really millionaires too. I don't know where they sent her, but she said they sent her to some rich place where the people were just like all assholes to the kids. Like nobody was nice to them.
Yeah. I guess it's like, I don't know. It's so, ugh.
I guess it depends who's running them too.
And nobody would have sent their kids there if stupid Dr. Phil, like, you're right, people trust people, legitimate people, and you're seeing all these happy stories afterwards, and you're thinking, oh, okay.
Well,
Well,
yeah,
if I love my
especially
child,
yeah, you want to send them off or send her off to get fixed up and get better and
yeah,
teach them a
you're
lesson.
thinking you want to do the bet whatever they need, and it's actually like it turns out to be harmful. But
Yeah, I
it's
think they have a
just
few of those Mormon ranches like that too. Out there where they send like Mormon kids who act up and shit. They got the training school around here. It's like
I hope they don't still have those things.
well, they must. I don't know if you hear. I don't think you hear about them anymore, but they still must have them. Ever hear of the Ruby Frankie
Yeah, she's crazy.
and her and that lady that they were what they were doing to those kids?
And look how normal she looked. Nobody would
Yeah.
have ever known. Oh my
No, you
God.
would think they were just some regular like Mormon family, right?
Yeah, you would never know. Like, it's weird who the evil people are.
That lady was crazy, Ruby Frankie.
Yeah, she's nuts. I didn't watch the thing or like no I can't watch stuff like that about kids or animals because it like
I
really
didn't know it
affects
was
me,
around
but
back then. I only found out about her when she got arrested.
I just know she had them locked up and they were starving, and I know there was a lot more. I don't know it all.
Yeah, she would take their food away, take their beds away. But then when she hooked up with that other lady, they were literally putting the kids in fucking closets and shit, which is
Oh my
super
God.
crazy.
And they were so young and they were so skinny. It's so sad.
Yeah, one kid was emaciated, the guy
And
said.
how can her husband see those kids? How could he not know?
He got well, she threw him out at a certain point, I believe. Like maybe he was just a cuck who was just she called all the shots. I don't know. But he said she that other lady kind of let her push her husband away. So he wasn't around. That's what he
Oh
says.
God.
Yeah, that's what he says.
Maybe they were having an affair. Who
I mean,
knows?
anything's possible. That lady did look
Sickies.
pretty butch. She did look
Oh,
it.
yeah, she did. The other girl looked pretty butch, didn't she?
Yeah, hold on one second.
Let me look at chat. Oh, Bella! Bella, is Willow here? Hi, William. Horrible things in Sacramento happening.
No, yeah, my neighbor. Yeah. Hold on,
Oh,
trying to
your
get
neighbor came over?
yeah, they yeah, someone was parked in their parking spot or something. It wasn't me though.
Oh. Not you.
No. Yeah, what was I told Ruby? Yeah, that lady was super fucking creepy.
Yeah, she's a weird one.
I think it
Why
was
do people have kids just to abuse them? I don't understand it.
I don't
And
know.
have more than one. If you have a kid and you don't like being a parent, why are you having more than one kid?
They had a lot. I think it was called 18 and on the 18 and drive-in or something like that. Or something because it was about the whole family, right? The Mormon mom, the Mormon dad, and like the five Mormon kids. Then the two oldest kids moved out of the house, and there was just the four little ones. Then the father moved out, and that's when the real crazy shit started happening.
Oh my God. It's nuts.
Where the kid went and knocked on the man's door, right?
I
And the
know.
guy
Thank
starts
God he escaped. He'd probably been dead by now.
yeah, well, the daughter even said they wrote recently the son and the daughter wrote letters to the court. And they said that when they caught them, when they found them, if they waited another week, they were gonna move to the desert and they would have never been able to escape.
Oh my God.
Yeah, they were ready to move to
That's
the out to the
crazy.
desert. And if they would have did that, that little kid would have snuck out of that house and that lady would have caught him. Jody Hildebrand, that's her name.
Yeah, that's her name, Hildebrand.
She looks crazy.
She looks crazy.
She really does. I just ate an ibuprofen. My head was rocking. That I've watched a few things on Ruby Frankie and that lady. That was some crazy shit. And that's a good point. If you don't like being a mother or a father, why'd you have all them kids? Right?
I
Like
know. Like, why do you keep having them?
maybe it's their religion, I'm guessing, right?
It's hard having kids. It's hard in every way. So if you don't really, really want them, like,
Well, I think their
it's
religion tells them to have many children.
yeah, maybe.
They're like Mormon religion
That's crazy.
tells them to have many kids.
My mom's family was Mormon. They're all in Utah.
Yeah. Mormons are huge in Utah. Yes,
Yeah, they're all
big,
there.
big in Utah. They have huge. Oh, there's the LDS and then the FL. The LDS are the regular Mormons. The
Yeah,
normal.
we weren't. My mom's family wasn't crazy. Those crazy Mormons.
No,
They were
yeah,
crazy in the fact that like they wore special underwear,
yeah.
like
I've heard of that.
slips,
Yes, I've heard of that. The Mormon. Yeah,
and they didn't. I remember we weren't allowed to drink soda when we visited. We'd go visit every summer
yeah.
and
They have
ride
a lot of
horses.
rules. But the LDS are the normal ones with one husband, one wife. The
Yeah,
FLDS are the multiple families. I mean, polygamy, I believe it's called.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
My mom was raised Mormon. My dad was raised Catholic because he was Italian, and they raised us Christian.
Well, Mormons are Christians, but it's a different.
Mormons are?
Well, technically, yeah, they're Christians. They believe in Jesus Christ, but
Oh, I don't
it's
know
just a
anything
different.
about more. I don't know anything about it.
Well, you never. Your mom didn't teach you anything about it or nothing.
No, because she raised us Christian. My mom was, but my mom's
Oh,
sister was Mormon, and she was really strict, and she wore her special underwear
gotcha.
and all that. And we would go to the like a temple in St. George that only certain people could be in there. You had to be like, I
Oh
don't remember
wow.
the rules. I don't know, but yeah, I never learned about it because we never were it.
Yeah, there was a show on HBO. It was about the FLDS. It was called Big Love. That was pretty good. You ever hear of that?
Yeah, I do remember that. Yeah.
You remember that?
Yeah, I did see I saw a few episodes of that before.
Yeah, that was what was that guy's name? Bill Paxton. That was the
And then the girl in it too, Chloe.
yeah, the blonde lady. Yes,
Yeah.
there was three. They had the three wives. Hold on, I'll put the name of it. See in the side chat, the private chat. Can you read that?
Oh, let me see.
That's the big
Oh, is there a private chat? Oh, let me see. Oh, I'm just still learning about all this stuff. I
yeah,
don't
that's the
know. Let
name
me
of the
see. Is that
show.
Oh yeah, there's a chat.
Yeah, that's nobody can see it, but that's the name of the show, and where you can see it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's called Big Love, but it went
Big
on for like 3 or 4
love.
seasons. The lady, it was kind of like the FLDS is kind of sort of ran like a gang in some ways. Like they have a prophet leader,
I'm
and
learning that from Candace with all this whole Charlie Kirk thing.
yeah, but the show was very fascinating because the Bill Paxton's grandpa was the leader of the FLDS. He was the prophet at first, and then like his underling took it over, and he ended up marrying the underling's daughter. Right, so it was like they were trying to extort him. It was a good show, and it
Oh, it
showed how
sounds good.
yeah, and it showed how they worked like almost like a mob or a gang, like how they intimidated people, right? Kick exiled people, exiled some Mormons off of the what do they call it? Not a plantation, wherever they lived, like their little compounds and stuff like that, right?
I
It was
heard recently that the reason Utah is so corrupt is because because that's where the CIA recruits all the members because the Mormons are very they're very self-disciplined, and
Yeah,
they
they are.
don't do drugs or drink alcohol or anything, and they're easy to control.
A very straight edge.
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
straight, and because of that, they can trust that they're supposed to do what they tell them. So they do a lot of dirty stuff over there.
yeah. They said that. Yeah, Utah was a very corrupt state. We only got them beat by a little because my state's small. Anything small will be corrupted, right?
Oh my God. Well, my state's the most corrupt. I'm in California. It's so horrible here. Like we can't even afford gas and food here. It's so wild.
Many
They
people are
say it's because
leaving.
we voted. They try to say it's because the people voted for a gas tax. Do you think the people would ever vote for a gas tax? We
Uh,
did not.
well,
Nobody voted.
nobody wants another tax, right? Who would even?
But like they just put things in and then they say like people we voted for it. I'm like, are you kidding me?
Yeah, they'll say anything. They'll say anything. People are crazy.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Yeah, it's you should check that show out though. For sure. You'll probably like it. It was on
Okay,
for
I
about
have to remember a
2 or
few.
4
So
seasons.
Big Mountain, or wait,
Um,
Murder Mountain.
yeah, Murder Mountain, that's a Netflix show. And the show Big Love
Oh
is the
yeah, Big
show.
Love is on. That's on Netflix too, huh?
I don't know, it's HBO, so I don't
Oh, is
know.
it HBO?
They might have it on there. Netflix does have some HBO stuff on there. Stuff like that. Let me see if I can read the chat.
I used to
Uh,
love all the HBO series.
yeah, yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I loved? You know what was so good? Did you see Breaking Bad?
Yeah, I love that. That was great.
Oh my
I
God, that was so good.
Did you see the El Camino movie they made afterwards?
No, but I want to. I feel like I need. It's been so long. I feel like I need to watch Breaking Bad again and then see that.
Yeah, yeah. Breaking Bad was a great series. A great
Yeah, it's so
series.
good. It was really hard to watch a couple times, but it's good. Like it's so violent.
Yeah, it is, but it's just well put together. The writing's good. Funny too. The character arcs. And the
I know,
ending.
isn't it so
Fucking
good?
great.
It has everything in it.
The
So
ending.
good.
I thought it was one of the a great ending too.
Oh my God, me too. It was
When he got
such a good
killed.
ending.
Well, like when he got killed and the song came on, how he
Oh
saved
my
him at
God, it
the
was so
end.
touching.
Yeah, that was a great song. Baby Blue, that song. Blue Sky or something, right?
I
Yeah.
gotta watch that again. That was really intense. Also, did you see Bloodline?
No, I had yeah, Saul. That was good. William Wallace. What about Saul? But never
Oh
seen
yeah, I want to see
Bloodline.
what I haven't seen that either. What about Saul?
That's good. Remember that show? Oh, he was in Breaking Bad. Saul.
Yeah, Saul. He was the lawyer.
Yeah, so they go in there and tell his front story, like he was really Jimmy McGill, an Irish guy. Then he became he took the Jewish name for be a lawyer, so he'd get more clients because Jews are
Is
like
it as good as Breaking Bad?
Nah, I wouldn't say it's good as Breaking Bad, but it's good and interesting.
Okay, I want to watch it.
Yeah, it's good and it's interesting. Put it that way. It was it's a spin-off, right? It's a
Yeah,
spin-off.
yeah. I gotta rewatch everything I gotta catch up on everything because I can't remember all the details before I watch the spinoff.
Well, all you do is remember what Saul's part was in it.
Well, I just know he was a lawyer and he was funny. Wasn't he a funny lawyer?
Yeah, yeah, that guy was a character through it all. He was a funny bastard. What
Yeah,
about
that was
yeah?
so good.
That was on for a while. How many seasons was that on for? 3?
You know, I never saw it when it came out. I was such a late watching it years later because I thought like the thought of watching somebody who cooks meth. I was like, that sounds so boring. I don't want to watch that. There's nothing.
Yeah, but it was. I put the link in the side to those shows in the private
Oh,
chat.
okay, cool. But then, like when I did see it, I was like, oh my God, that's like such a small part of everything going on. The meth part. Like,
Well, they
it's
didn't
not even
really
really
show
about
too much
that.
of that. They didn't show too much of cooking it because they can't show you how to cook drugs on TV. So
Oh, really? Is that it? How
they would just
funny.
show the like him putting things in the fucking what a flask or whatever the fuck those things are
Yeah,
called.
because he was supposed to have like the bomb ass recipe. You don't want people copying it.
Oh, he was a super chemist.
Yeah.
He was like a great chemist, the guy Walter White. He actually he should have gone into that gray matter with that other guy, Elliot, and what was her name? The people that he said stole his plan or whatever.
They were such good actors, everybody in there.
Yeah, that was the first time I ever seen them too.
And it was like the cop. He was such a cop. Like the person who played the cop was
Hank,
so good.
yeah, Hank,
Yeah,
he did
Hank.
play.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
ASAC
was so
Schrader,
good.
he did play a good part. Schrader,
Yeah.
you like really believed he was like one of those like
Yeah, all of them were so believable.
yeah, him. I felt bad when they killed him and his little Spanish buddy, Gomi. I liked Gomez. He was a funny bastard, Gomi, his buddy, the Spanish cop that was always with him.
Yeah, yeah.
Like he knew it. He's like, dude, he's like, we're dead. They're gonna kill us. He knew they were dead. There's no way those guys are gonna let DEA agents go in the fucking out in the desert like
And then
that.
there was that old Indian man that couldn't talk.
Old Indian one. Which one?
The man that was like in a home.
Oh, he wasn't Indian. He was a Mexican guy. Yeah,
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah.
yeah, that was Hector
He,
Salamanca. That guy was
God, you remember everything. You must
yeah,
have just seen.
he was Hector Salamanca. He was the old gangster.
Yeah.
He took a stroke when he was younger, so that's why he could only move his fingers and shit. Yeah, he blows them up at the end. That was great.
It was so well written. The whole like God, like who wrote that? That was like, amazing. Some people are so
Vincent,
creative.
I think his name was Vincent Gilliam or
It
something
was
like
like
that.
so wild that you think it must have really happened because who could think of all that?
Well, they probably
Uh,
took a lot of things from other real life stuff, maybe, right? The guy
yeah,
who wrote it.
maybe.
People are inspired by things they care about or see about, right?
Yeah.
Because I did see some videos like the real Walter White or the real Heisenberg, and they try to like find people who are like similar looking or similar crimes and say they were inspired by it, but who really
Yeah,
knows?
that's true.
Yeah, who really knows? Like what inspired them for it. But yeah, the guy I
Yeah,
think
but that was a good one. And I really loved Bloodline too. Bloodline's like one that you have to rewatch because
what is that?
so oh my God, you haven't seen Bloodline, you have to look.
No,
You
I
have to
never
look it
heard of
up.
it.
You
Blood.
never heard of it? It
No.
won a lot of awards, but it only has like 3 seasons because they had to shut down production because Florida passed a law. It's filmed in the Florida Keys, and Florida had passed a law about filming on the beach, and the whole house, like the where they film, is like literally on the beach, so they had to like stop production.
And what was it based on? Bloodline, like based
It's
on
based
what?
on a it's about like a prominent family in the Keys that everybody knows. They're very involved with the whole with everybody, and one's a cop, and they're this family that's everybody's looked up to. And then the dad ends up passing away. He's like old and he passes away, and after the dad passes away, all these family secrets start pouring out about the 3 sons and the daughter, and
Were they
it gets
politicians? Was the dad a politician or no?
I don't know. Maybe he was. He could have been because he was like well known like that. Like the family was very looked up to and well known in the area. But
Oh,
and Sissy Spacek's in it, and
I know who
the
she
guy
is.
from Friday Night Lights.
I don't know who Friday Night Lights is. I know Sissy Spacek is.
There's a lot of real good actors in it, that have one like real actors in it, like a bunch of them. And
Well, from 10, 15 years ago, these actors realized these shows are popular like movies, right? So a lot of movie actors started doing television shows, which is pretty smart. What's better,
yeah,
doing one movie or a show that lasts 3 or 4 seasons? People are going to watch it
there's a
more.
lot of twists and turns in it, and so because of like the first half of the series shows so many clues that you don't realize are clues till you get to the end. That you kind of like it's one of those like you want to rewatch it again because you missed
They
a
leave
lot.
it
And then
as a cliffhanger when the show stopped. Did it end or leave it as a cliffhanger or
you
something?
know what? I never finished it, and I need to rewatch it. I didn't see the very last season, but and then I forgot about it. But oh my god, it's so good. Like from what I saw, it's so good, and everybody tells me who finished it told me that it's so good. So I do have to finish it. I gotta, but I want to. I always want to restart, and then I just never get to it
Yeah. Lately,
because
I
I
only.
forget a lot of the details. Like it's one of those things that if you don't pay close attention, you're gonna miss a lot.
Oh, all right,
But
gotcha.
oh my god, it's so good. It's about like drug trafficking. Like one of the brothers is bad, and he's not bad, but like he chooses a life that's not up to like what his family thinks is honorable.
Wanted him to be right.
Yeah, and then the other one's a cop, so everybody looks up to thinks the cop's like such a good guy, and then it's just like, oh my god, just all this killings start happening. It's so mind blowing. I can't even explain or describe. You just have to watch it because it did like right when you think it's about this, and it turns, and you're like, whoa, I wasn't expecting that. And then it
What
turns
was that
again.
other? What was that other movie with Jason Bateman that was pretty good? The Ozarks was it? Did you,
Ozarks?
did you see that?
No, but I heard that was good. Ozark.
Yeah, the first few seasons I seen was good. Yeah,
I started just recently watching Strange, what's it called? Strange,
I don't know.
damn it, what's it called? I can't think of it, but it's stupid. Like I'm halfway through it and I'm just bored. I don't want to watch anymore.
Yeah, I don't know that one. I did see the Ozarks. I thought that was done well.
What is
It's
that
usually
about?
It was about this guy. They were from like New York lawyers and shit, and they represented drug dealers and stuff. And then they moved to the Ozarks, and uh, they're still helping the drug deal. It's good. It's like that. It's good.
Oh yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah, you'd like it. It was pretty good.
Do you guys still do movie nights on
Yeah, Rat Trap Cities. Yeah,
oh, you do it on his? I thought you were doing it on Rumble.
yeah. We got a channel. Well, we share the channel on Rumble. Yeah,
Oh, that's where you do the movies?
yeah, on Rumble on Friday nights. Yeah, we pick a movie and watch it on there.
What'd you guys watch this Friday?
I wasn't around this Friday. I don't know what they watched. The Friday before that, I think we seen fuck, I don't even remember. Oh, I can't even remember what we watched. I don't even know.
I can't even go on Rumble because when I made my account, it says my name. And then I thought, like, who cares? I never go on it anyways. But then Rat Trap City was doing, I don't know, you guys were doing something on there. And then I went on there, I could see my name. So I told Rat Trap City, he was like, you just have to delete your old account and remake a new account. So I deleted my old account, but every time I try to make a new account, it goes right back to my old account. It says like I reacted it, reenacted it.
Really,
So
I put some shit up on Rumble a while ago where I couldn't even after I made. I think one time that old Queen was doing a show and I joined his Rumble and I made an account. Then I tried to make one from after that. It was always that same one and it fucked me. I didn't remember the password, so I had to make one of
oh,
my friends make me one, and it's just bullshit. I can't even stream on it. So
well, how do you get how? So you got to do? You made a whole new one?
no, a friend of mine made it for me, and I'm only in it as
Oh,
a guest, so I can upload videos, but I can't do live streams on it.
oh, I see, I
So
see.
it sucks for me. It's like
Yeah,
fuck.
so I don't even know how to make an account. I don't know. I don't know.
You might have to look up something or something like that to do that.
And then I thought maybe I need to just wait 30 days because you know it says you could come back in a certain amount of time
Really?
before it says like your account will last like a certain amount of days before it's like or I don't know, something like before it goes away. So I thought maybe I need to just wait longer.
Yeah, 'cause I was pissed. my friend made me the thing, and it's like I can only upload on it. So yeah, I can put my old videos up, but I can't even do no live streams from it. So it's like I lost. It's like I'm not even fuck with it no more because then I got to make a whole new one and all that bullshit. It's just
Yeah.
retarded.
It's not very user friendly.
No, it's not. I stick with my old one and just go on there. I can chat and hit the like button. So that's all I really care about. Maybe in the future I'll make another one. And hopefully,
Yeah, you should, and we can watch Netflix series on it. Everybody can go there and watch the whole like 1, 2, 3, part 1, 2, 3.
yeah. If I could stream, but I can't. I can't do it. It won't let me because I made an account before and then I had someone else make it. I'm in as a guest. It's all fucking.
I know it gets so convoluted.
Yes, and it strains you out even talking about it, trying to explain the mother.
I know.
It's like son of a bitch. It's like, oh my god. It sucks. So then I got to move all the videos over there and tell everybody it's just bullshit. Share it all again.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
Too much work.
Yeah, it's a pain in the ass because YouTube is so PC and fucking politically correct and all that dumb shit.
Yet they let Pizza and Deadly on. Like, I don't know about YouTube sometimes.
Oh, yeah, YouTube's fucking ass backwards.
They're extreme from one extreme to the next. They screw with the middle people all the time.
Yeah, they'll let people dox people, do all kinds of shit on there. But hey, God forbid if you tried to film or show a movie on there, they'll throw you right off.
I know, or play a song.
Yeah, he got booted right off. Right off of it.
Jules got booted off today.
For what? Like streaming something?
She was playing the song to take a break, and it got shut down.
Yeah, if you play it too long, I think you're only allowed to use like 30 seconds.
Yeah, but she plays them. She'll play songs. I don't know how, but she does. This time it was Debbie Harry, and Debbie Harry wasn't having it.
I don't know who that is.
Blondie.
Oh yeah, Blondie. Yeah, Heart of Glass, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good song.
She shut Jules down.
What other song did she have? That's all I remember is the Heart.
She has "Call Me" or Blondie. She has so many songs.
Yeah, I know that song. "Call Me."
And the Tide is High.
I don't know that one. How did it go?
You would know it if you heard it. I'm not going to sing for you.
Yeah, I don't remember that. I remember.
I love her. I love her. I love her music.
She was from the 70s.
Yeah, in the 80s.
Oh, she was popular in the 80s too?
Yeah, she went. Yeah, and she even had some songs. She had an album in the 90s too.
Really? The 90s?
Yeah, she made music under her name, under Debbie Harry.
What was? Oh, so Blondie was her name originally.
Blondie was the name of the group she was in.
Oh, so she wasn't a solo act.
No, she was just the female singer.
Oh, all right, gotcha.
Yeah,
I think I had that song on like an old 1979.
Yeah, that song "Call Me" got popular because you know that movie from the 70s with Richard Gere. That was the soundtrack song.
What is it called?
Gigolo. That was Richard Gere's first movie. American Gigolo. Yes, you're right.
Yeah, my mother watched that. I seen that when I was young.
Your mom watched it. We all did. He was hot. Richard Gere was hot.
Was it Officer and a Gentleman?
Oh, he was so hot in that.
Watch that.
I was a little girl, but I was just lusting after that man.
Deborah Winger, and he like walks her out of.
Yes, he picked her up and took her away into the sunset, into happiness.
I felt
bad. Happily ever after.
Remember that other guy? He's like, I quit being a Marine. That girl dumped him and he hung himself.
Yes, that scarred me. Oh my God.
That was fucked up. It's like, dude, why'd you hang yourself? You could have met someone else, right? Why'd you
pretended like she was pregnant with his baby?
Yeah, she was an evil person. She was
Oh my
evil.
God, that was horrible.
Yeah, she was an evil person for
Deborah
sure.
Winger was a really good actress.
Yeah, yeah, Deborah Winger was.
And she was in that one movie where she died of cancer. Oh my God. I like would cry for like a month after I saw that movie. It upset me so much.
I haven't seen Deborah Winger in a movie in
She
so
disappeared. She like went away and just
maybe some people, get sick of acting in Hollywood. They already made their
yeah, they
money.
just want to go have a normal life. They probably realize it's run by Satanists and then they're
Yeah,
like, I'm out of here.
yeah, they're like, I'll get away from all these kooky people, right?
Yeah.
And fucking leave Hollywood. There's probably a lot of people who did that.
Speaking of which, my brother is at an after party at the Oscars with Madonna tonight.
What?
Speaking of them,
What are they having? Like an Oscar party?
it's an after party. Yeah, an Oscar party.
Oh,
I went to my cousin's birthday party, and my brother went to that.
oh, nice, nice. How old was your cousin?
She just turned 61. She's
Oh,
older than me.
God bless her.
Yeah. We had a barbecue. It was fun.
And barbecue, no, that's Texas, where barbecue is really big. Texas.
Yeah. Yeah.
They love their barbecue and stuff.
We all go to my dad's house. He has a big huge like pool in the back. His backyard looks like a meadow. It's so beautiful. It's like impossible to get land in California, but these homes were like older, so they have a lot of land.
Were they grandfathered in or something?
Well, yeah, because the lines back then when they were building houses like in the 60s, like when the neighborhood was built,
Yeah.
they had like proper marks. You know, people had real yards back then. And just as things got more crowded and crowded, the yards kind of got every time there's a new build, the yards disappear.
And
But
then what? Like these people had no yards, basically.
yeah, like where I live by the beach and I have like a little front yard, a little backyard, and then I have a nice size long big kind of side patio.
So what
But
do they take the beach
the
land?
houses are like right next door to each other here because there's no land
Oh,
space.
gotcha, gotcha. So basically, the beach takes a lot of the shit, right?
Yeah, so basically the beach is our yard. Like if we, we don't get a yard because we have the beach.
But if you wanted to throw a private thing, they can still come on there. It's technically not a
Well,
backyard,
they
right?
could come to my house, but if I wanted like an outside space, I would go rent the yacht club.
Oh, all right, all right.
We have like a little yacht club
Any
here with the,
sharks? You ever see sharks in that water?
no, oh my God, I would die. No, I haven't seen any sharks. No, don't say that.
No, I thought
No,
there'd be a lot
I never saw a shark.
in the Pacific. I'm guessing.
But I live on an island, so I don't know if you have to be like out in deep, like where the we don't have any we don't have waves here. I
Really?
guess what I'm saying. Because I live like on a little island that's like attached to the peninsula. So the water um we don't really have like we have boats that go around, but we don't have like waves or anything like that
You
where
must
I'm
have a
at.
lot of like
If
storms.
you want waves, you need to go across the street to the whole like the peninsula that goes all the way down, like all the way down there. You'll hit the beach, and there's waves like the regular beach. So I
All
don't
right.
know. So I don't think we would have sharks. I
Oh,
don't
that's
know,
good.
but I don't
Yeah,
know. There could be.
or hammerhead ones, or maybe small ones.
I used to see those in San Clemente. Um, but only because my dad used to fish in the ocean and sometimes he would like catch those. But no, I don't see them under the water. But I don't go in the water anymore. I only go like I'll go on a boat and then but I don't know. I'm not into the water.
They don't
Then
do
we
like
have
the shark watching and try to go find the whales and sharks out in the water.
yeah, they do that, but probably like an hour away from me.
Oh,
There's like
all right.
whale watcher boats and stuff like that.
Well, oh, that's a business for them, right?
Yeah, they do that for like the tourists and stuff.
Yeah, they probably make a lot of money, right? Taking like tourists out. To,
Yeah, they probably do.
if you know where the whales are, right?
I
Go
think
up there.
actually like the schools do that and stuff. I think my kids did that in school when like whale watching.
Oh, they probably go on field trips. Yeah.
Yeah, we've gone to Catalina on a field trip before. That was so much fun.
What is that? I don't know what that is.
Catalina Island. It's the cutest little like there's songs about it. You don't know Catalina Island? It's I guess you wouldn't because you guys were all over there on the East Coast, but it's just like a little island that's it's just the cutest. It's full of shopping and restaurants and shops and ice cream and it's just so charming. The spearmint house, like the spearmint gum house is up there.
Ah, spearmint
It's
gum.
like a little castle up there at the very top. Like it's just a cute. Everybody
Government.
drives on golf carts. Nobody has cars.
Oh, really? Good. That sounds pretty cool. Little golf
Yeah,
carts.
it's so cute over there. It's beautiful. It's like the whole island looks like a beautiful resort.
Oh, wow. They got them like
But
so they
like
don't
you
need a
couldn't live
license.
there. Only like retired people live there because you couldn't go to work. You literally have to get on a boat and
Oh, sounds like
go.
Block Island. We have
You have to
Block
like go
Island.
like 45 minutes to get to
Oh man, she's got an
LA.
alligator in her yard. Wow. What the fuck? What did you think? How'd you get him out? Wow. If I walk and see an alligator in the yard, I'd be like, what the fuck?
Who did? Do you live in Florida? Who had it? Oh, you.
Amanda. Yeah.
Amanda, do you live in Florida?
Somewhere like that where there's alligators.
Oh
Maybe
my
they
God. I don't even want to see a lizard. I cannot live anywhere where there's alligators.
yeah, who wants to get attacked by that shit?
Nature's gross.
Well, I like nature, but I don't want to fucking handle alligators.
Today we were sitting at the table like under all these pretty trees and like little pieces of bark and like a little roly poly plopped onto the table and I was just like, ugh, nature is so gross.
What, those little like furry things?
No, you know little tiny roly polies?
Like bugs?
Yeah, I don't know what they're really called. We always just call them roly polies. They're really tiny and you like touch them with a stick and they curl up into a ball.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yes, yeah,
What are
yeah.
those called?
I don't know what the hell they are, but I wouldn't want to be handling them or touching them. I don't know what the fuck.
Yeah, we used to play. We loved playing with those as kids. Just touch them and let them roll up. I don't know why we thought it was fun.
Yeah, we have them over here. We have them over here. I haven't seen one in fucking years, though. I haven't seen one in a long time.
Oh my God, do you guys have stick bugs out there?
Stick bugs? No.
Do you know what they are?
No.
Oh my God, I didn't either, but they're in the movie Bugs. Is that what it's called? Bugs, the Disney movie? But
I've never seen it.
they literally like they haven't been here long. They came from I think Australia, and
Really?
somebody like brought them. They're an insect that shouldn't be here that was brought over from like halfway around the world that we
That
didn't
happened.
have them
That happened with
before,
horses. That
but
happened with
now we
horses.
have them. And they there was one like they get really long. There was one like 4 inches long. They look like sticks. There was one crawling across my bed one night, and I literally like my neighbors and friends because I called screaming bloody murder. They thought I was being murdered. They thought somebody broke into my house and was killing me because this thing I've never seen before with the weirdest looking. Look one up right now and look what it looks like. MRE. I thought it was gonna kill me.
I'm
I
gonna
had to
put
call my.
check the is that what check the private chat? Is that what it looks like?
Let me see. I had to call my brother, and he had to come over. He was like, "That is a stick."
Really?
Wait, where is the private chat? Did you send a picture?
Nah, of the no, that might not be it. I'm not sure. A stick bug.
Oh yeah. Oh, okay.
Stick. I think that was in the movie Master and Commander. It's a bug that protects
My son
itself.
told me it was in the Bugs movie. What's it called? The Disney movie. But I never knew what one was at the time because I'd never seen him before. And I know there's like weird things, like tarantula kind of looking things that will like
Well, they protect
crawl up.
themselves by looking like a stick. It protects it
Oh,
from.
hey, Viva! Viva! Hi, girl.
They protect it from predators. Like it becomes a stick, so it's
Yeah,
safe.
it does. And it's scary. It's weird. It was the grossest, scariest thing I've ever seen. Now I see like little ones crawling sometimes on my windows, and I'm like, ugh.
Can they do any? Like they can't? Can they bite? Or I don't know. Like
You can't kill them. You can boil them and they won't die. They're like in a stick. They're a hard stick, so you can't break them. You can't step on them. They're like they're it's disgusting.
that's weird. They can't die.
I think I did read that. Like I looked them up. It's really hard to kill them because they're in a hard. They literally feel like a stick, and they're in this really hard, indestructible shell that.
That must protect them, like I said, from predators. Like
Yeah,
maybe
yeah,
that.
like me. So I literally, like, my brother had to come get it out of my house, and we threw it like down the street.
Would you stomp on it and kill it?
No, you can't stop. You can't kill it.
There's got to be a way.
It'll feel like you're stepping on a stick, and nothing happens. It'll crawl away. It's
Really?
gross.
And
Yeah.
why do you boil them though? Do like they eat them or something?
I read you can't like. I read like boil it. Like nothing kills those little motherfuckers. I mean, there must be a way. Let me Google right now because now I want to know.
I did see
Now
it.
I want to know. There has to be a way.
Commander, the movie Master and Commander. The kid's like shows me. He's like, "What's that? A stick?" He's like, "No." He says the name of it. He's like, "No, it forms to be a stick that protects itself from predators."
Ugh.
That's
Yeah.
I know because I never seen Bugs, that movie. I never seen it. It's a kid's show.
Oh,
right?
you know what it says? It says it's generally not recommended to kill stick bugs. What the fuck kind of shit is that? What's that? It says, as they are harmless and play a role in the ecosystem. Oh, now I feel bad.
Well, all animals and all things play a role.
If you must remove them, consider contacting a pest management professional. Well, how the hell do you kill them? I just Googled how do you kill a stick bug?
And they put you shouldn't kill them probably.
Ew, it says crushing or freezing. Crushing the bug against a rough surface. We tried that. It didn't work.
If they freeze.
And it says, or freezing, placing the bug in a metal container and putting it in the freezer can also kill the bug. Ugh, God, who wants to do that?
I wonder what they do for the ecosystem.
You know, and it says they could spray considerations, health risks. Bugs can spray a strong smelling liquid that when threatened, which can cause irritation if it contacts eyes. Handle with care to avoid this. That's disgusting.
Yeah, maybe they spray animals with it so they don't get
eaten. God, now, right? Oh God, now I'm more afraid of them than ever.
I don't think we have them on the East Coast.
Oh, you're lucky about that. Don't come over here because we're like having invasive. They're invading around this area. They're terrifying.
Now, would you have them when you were younger? They just started getting more and more.
No. They only came here a few years ago. Oh, I looked them up because I've never seen a stick bug in my entire life. And then when I looked, I read that it said like some dumbass brought them over here from some other country.
Well, that's how cattle. Well, how do you think cattle and horses got to America? The conquistadors, when the conquistadors went to to Mexico and conquered the Incas and the Aztecs. A lot of the Spaniard horses would get away and they would go up to Texas, right? And that's how the Comanche, the Native Americans, got the horses. Found them on the wild plains. They were.
Oh wow!
Yeah, that got away.
You're such a plethora of information. My God, so interesting.
I wouldn't go that far, but I just know some things about this. I know nothing about stick bugs. I can't.
Well, hey everybody, I'm. My phone's gonna die.
Yeah, everybody. God bless.
So
Thanks.
thank you so much for coming, and Mari, thank you so much for coming up.
Yeah, I had fun bullshitting.
Oh my
Thanks for
gosh, it's fun to see Bella and William and everybody in my chat. I never get to see you guys.
Yeah, I had a good
But
time having me on. We'll do it again
okay, talk soon.
later.